Hi. Hi, everybody. You know, I always come in here coughing. I always lead with a good thing. So, hi, everybody. I lead with one of those. Today I thought I'd do something a little different. Meet you with a little scatting for like, hi. Welcome back to the Bigby's hair stream. My son is Wiggly. He's the wiggliest boy that I ever did see. Look at him go. He wiggles. Let me make him. He's also dark right now. Hold on. Let me get him. That's right, my son. What a good boy. How is everybody? They were playing that game we usually play on this channel. The left. This is not Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Eevee. Left 4 Eevee 2. Dead in Daytona. All right, good boy. Good boy, my son. I see there's two people in chat. They're hiding from me. You fools, you cannot escape a mother's gaze. Oh, hey, what? Dragon Dogma 2 is great. And that's how I'm doing. Yeah, it makes it about right. I'm glad you're enjoying Dragon's Dogma right now. Do we have my... Okay, we're good. Doing great. Working at Space Dudes and... Working on the Space Dudes and got some coffee. Oh, I also got some... Oh, I left my coffee. Hold on. You guys fight Birdkeeper Robert. I'm gonna go get my coffee. Hold on. I was actually here the whole time. My spirit left my body though to get years ago, couldn't get into it. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma seems like it's a game that's not for me. It's a little too... I really respect it from what I understand about Dragon's Dogma. I respect that it's, like, very dedicated to an authentic experience and, like, not... foregoing some of the creature comforts that modern gaming has. Fast travel in favor of like a more realistic, grounded experience, and I get that. But that's just not for me. I like those modern creature comforts. I'm a spoiled bitch diva, and that's the way I am. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I've heard the reviews for it weren't great. I mean, we talked about this briefly. It's Steel Paladin. We did talk about it briefly. I think that. Go ahead and give your spiel. Why do you think there's bad reviews? I don't want to mince your words because your words are your worth. You know, and that's your advice from Bigby. Your words are your worth. So if you're bad at saying words, don't try to attain a career saying words like your old friend Bigby here. I need to play the first one. I have it. I just haven't gotten into it. What is the It's been getting bad reviews, and you have like a reason why you think it's getting bad reviews. What is your reason? Because I don't want to say your reasoning for you. I was going to, and then I thought better of it. We're growing as a little fluff ball. Turns out it was the gluten in the meat that was poisoning my mind. That's actually not true. I'm really over this gluten-free vegan diet. I respect anyone who can do it a lot more now, but I cannot do it permanently. When Easter comes, I will be going back to my bread scarfing, meat larping wife. It's going okay. I have some reflections about it. It definitely, you should not go gluten-free or vegan if you don't have a good reason to, because you are dedicating to something very difficult. I mean, not very difficult. It's easy enough to get like substitutions for food if you're eating at home. Like if you plan your meals ahead and spend a lot of time painstakingly planning your meals, then being gluten-free and vegan is very possible. You can make vegetable dishes and have plenty of stuff. And there's like options and different flavor profiles. Like you can live without those things. But the going anywhere to get food, you are limited to the whitest white people food, unfortunately. And I like to think of myself as someone who has a diverse palette of food, and I can't just eat arugula salad every day with obscene lemon drippings and quinoa. Actually, I can't eat quinoa. Oh, thank you. Mixed reviews are because, in my research so far, are to do with one of three things. The game has a bunch of extremely avoidable microtransactions that can be obtained in game. Not a good thing, they are there, but negligible to the experience. Poor performance, this game is extremely CPU intensive. Why am I dying? Let me swap to my ground guy. Capricorn, you've disappointed me for the last time. Oh no. Capricorn, don't die. You didn't do that much damage. Okay, let me get back to reading. Poor performance as the game is extremely CPU intensive. Game drops frames in cities a lot. I can attest to it as I'm playing on PS5, and yeah, it's not great. I hope they patch it for better performance soon or add a performance mode. People getting upset at the game's design decisions. This is just personal preference, and this game is very different. Many people are not into it. I am, however. There. So yeah, I think it could. Could have said it better myself. I didn't want to pass judgment on it, and like, because it is something that matters a lot to you and matters a lot to a lot of people, and I respect the value in it. I find as I grow older, I used to be very cut and dry about this kind of thing. Like, if I didn't like it, then it wasn't, here's the reason I don't like it, and if you disagree, then you're missing something. You must be wrong. But you know, as I've gotten older and tempered with age, I find most things have value to them. There's very few things that have just zero value and are objectively bad. Most artworks have value to somebody. And I find there's an increasing difference between what I like and what I find to be good. There's a lot of overlap, but they are not necessarily the same categories as they once were before. For example, Pokemon. As underwhelming as this game is, and as kind of over it as I am this particular entry in the Pokemon franchise, I still temper every criticism I have with it with, well, this isn't for me because it reaches a specific audience. That has a value to somebody else. And when I criticize things nowadays, I try to keep that perspective in check of some things just have value. And, you know, I think people dogging Dragon's Dogma 2 just... It's very possible they didn't play Dragon's Dogma 1, or if they did, they didn't quite get it. Because that, if I understand, that's a huge, like, bucking trends and making things kind of slower and more methodical was a thing of Dragon's Dogma. This is the strongest Haunter I ever did see. Yeah. But gluten-free. Just you can't eat out is the problem, and often with my schedule I find it impossible to meal plan ahead of time. You know, I gotta be here and there, and the other got a girlfriend across town. There's a lot of stuff going on. He's also incorporeal and keeps leaving goo in my fridge, and I have to dispose of that in the goo dispensary. So that's, you know, issues. And, you know, with my oh, it's a Krabby! Oh, I love Krabby! Oh, look at him! Look at him hop! Oh, what a boy! What a lad! Oh, look how perfect he is! Hang on. Please, no, I can't lose you! Not again! Oh, he's scrappy. Scrabby, if you will. Scabby. Oh, okay. The ball, huh? Huh? You're gonna be a crab about it, huh? That's not the direction I threw it in. That is the biggest legitimate complaint of this game. How I feel like I should be far enough into the game. We're over the halfway. Well, I guess we're about the halfway point now. I feel like I should be at a point where I'm at least competent with my throws, but I'm still having so many of these instances where I'm throwing it in a direction and it flies in the opposite direction, and I'm like squarely in front of it, and like I have to adjust my sitting position. You might notice my face disappears because the dark magic that I use to bring my digital self onto the screen, it doesn't detect it when I move my face. But I had to do that in order to be able to throw the thing, and it just doesn't throw right, and it upsets me. But anyway, Krabby. I like Krabby. I feel like I never use a Krabby. Krabby has always been available to me. We're just going to get a bunch of Pokemon I never used. I never used a Krabby before. Those are Krabbies. What is your deal? What do you do? You need ice cookies? What's your... Let me judge you. You're not the best Krabby I ever did see. Yeah, you're worthless. I'll add you to the party anyways, though. Ooh, we get some Krabbies. Get that Doduo out of here. Dodrio. Olivia Dodrio. A Farfetch'd! Oh, I love... I don't... Farfetch'd is okay. I was gonna say I love Farfetch'd. Love is a strong word, but he is a duck. Look at him go. Eek. I already have a normal flying type in this particular party. Maybe I can hold on to it for later. That might be good. Have a little Farfetch'd? A little Farfetch'd in your life? Well, maybe not. This one's scrappy. Okay. I just... Look at this. I'm holding it up and to the left. Okay, that wasn't far enough to the left. Far to the left. Okay. Maybe it is a skill issue. It's possible. It is possible skill issue. I'm always going to admit that I'm the one doing wrong. To a fault, even. Sorry, I'm lower energy today. It's just, you know, this is the week. This is the Holy Week. This is my organized, religion-oriented job place. You know, this is the Super Bowl, so I'm just chilling, relaxing tonight. We're having a calm stream. News. I was planning on having a Wednesday stream tomorrow. That is actually not happening because of a Holy Week thing, which is unfortunate. But you know, the week leading up to Easter is hard work in religious or affiliated organizations. So we'll have a makeup stream soon. Tasha's ghost is here. Chill vibe stream for a busy. That's right. That's Tasha's ghost. We got her an account. She's a gator. That's a Sanrio character, right? Or a canceled Sanrio character. I don't know if she showed it to me. I saw a little gator that went, man. I was like, I love it. Look at him go. Oh, you bet your ass when we get to Gen 9, I'm picking Toy Coco. Ain't none of y'all going to influence me otherwise. Because he's also a little gator dude. He goes, meh. I love little gators that go, meh. All right, look. What is this? Ah! There we go. Big challenges the gator. Sanrio is too cowardly. Well, okay. In their defense, most of their employees are small animals. Gators are known to eat those. I should probably revive Ted, Ed, and Ugg, yeah? Just like dead in my bag. Blood and severed feathers. Speaking of Holy Week. Holy Week, Batman! Shut the hell up, Robin! Let me think about this. Holy Week, Robin! Hey, that's my... Am I gonna hang the picture you sent me earlier today? What did you send me earlier today? I remember looking at it going, seen it. But I don't remember what it was now. Look at it. While we wait for more ducks and or crabs to show up. Oh, Jesus bawling more than Satan. Yeah, he sent a picture of Jesus pulling a sick fake on Satan, making a fool of him on the basketball court, little b-ball court, you know what I'm saying? The third day he rose from the dead, and the fourth day he played... Hang on, pretend that was artful. Not only playing basketball, he's playing the devil in basketball. Playing him. Why is there so many? You're the wrong kind of birds. Leave. No, Mr. Bucket. Get your paws out my mouth. Huh? I just want a crab. I saw a pic of Jesus and the lamb photo, but it was Weird Al and his MOP character. I'd rather hang that for Holy Week. I wonder if... So in our organization, we have included what is known as a prayer walk. Is this the first time? I'm going to use a lure. I haven't used a lure before, but I have 2 Pokemon in this I'm interested in catching a bunch of. Yeah, let's get a lure. I haven't used one of these yet. And run too many Pidgeotos. No, Mr. Bucket, no. There he is. Ah, crab. You just use buckets. He just goes up to Peter. He's like, my son, what do you store my blood in? It's like, in a decanter, my father. He goes, no, buckets. And he throws his crown into the tomb. 1 shot, 3 points across the garden. This prayer walk we're hosting. I'm remembering what my train of thought was. This prayer walk we're hosting. One of the paintings is this is not a guy with a steel chair. Also, gotta recommend a video to everybody by you crab hole. Gotta recommend a video to everybody. I think it's called Jesus and Judas: What Actually Happened. Oh, hang on, who's it by? It's by that guy who made Goofy Never Really Came Home, or Mickey Never Came Home. Who is it? Let me look at it. While we're waiting for crabs to show up and stop running away. Like, what more could I do? I got a great throw on the crab. I only have so many raspberries. They're not exactly chill to get. Jesus fights Judas. That's what it is. What is it? Ethereal Snake. Jesus' betrayal. What really went down? Fantastic video. Highly recommended. Like, I don't know who could have betrayed you. Hey, son of a bitch. I knew you'll get ready to receive some Holy Spirit. The story of Jesus LeBron, yeah. Oh, these controls are gonna kill me. Crap. I want you for my collection. Okay. I wish I had Tasha here. Would be able to catch these crabs so good. She grabs them with her ghost hands. Just a crab on the ground, she grabs it, takes a bite out of it. Fantastic video. I've lost my train of thought thinking about Jesus absolutely bawling and clowning on LeBron. There is a book LeBron. I mean, they call it Axe, but really, who's the real author? It's LeBron. LeBron James. Why are there so many birds? I want crabs, not birds. No, get away from me, bird. Leave! This isn't your home anymore. Let the crabs consume it. That's a pear. No, that's half a pear. No! Damn it. Don't look at me like that, Weeping Bell. You know what you did. No way. I wish there was an item to use to refresh it. Is there? Like to send everything that's here away? There's lures. Put them to sleep? No. Shell. Why did I get this? Okay. Who's that from? Oh, from Lieutenant Surge. Cool. I wondered if that was going to come up later. Someone would be like, I'll let you through, but only if you have an autograph from Lieutenant Surge. Tiny crab! Okay, could not have thrown a better throw. Please stay in the ball. Thank you. Also, another video I want everyone to watch, if you have the time. I follow Quentin Reviews. So the past couple years, I've been following Quentin Reviews. His reviews of. I'm so tired. I can't focus while I'm dodging these blades. What am I, Alfred Hitchcock? Yeah, prayer walk. Whoa, it's a big crab. Whoa, it's a big boy. Hold on, I'll tell my story, but only after what given. No, I don't want an item. I just want him. Look at him. Look how great he is. Oh, he's mega big. Oh, don't be like that, Kingler. I want it so much. Okay. That's not. It was straightforward. Hang on. I will tell about the prayer walk after I catch this crab. I gotta have it. Yes! 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 Prayer walk! One of them, so it's actually kind of nice. It's a bunch of like local artists got together and they painted different stations of the cross, so just different parts of the passion story. That is a 10,000 horsepower claw. Oh God, he's so great. I love Kingler. I would have known they had big crab in the same grass as small crab. But one of these artists is someone who I've had personal experience with, because he often comes to this event center. Where's the box? There's the box. And he's kind of, I don't want to talk bad about anyone anonymously on the internet, but he's kind of a tool. Oh, it's a great crab too. Oh, buddy. Oh, this is the... All right, what are we naming him? What are we naming the crab? Everyone come up with a name for the crab because we're putting him in the party. Remove from party. Small crab out. Big crab is in. Klaus. Klaus? Call him Klaus. Like Santa Claus? Get me out of here. The Dingler. The Dingler. Thing is, I know you're playing me. Okay, I love Klaus, but hear me out. The Dingler? It makes me laugh. Every time I say go Dingler, I will laugh. Klaus! What do you mean funny? I can't just be funny on command. What do you think this is, a YouTube show? I'm so paralyzed. Santa Claus! Oh, be Lola. She was standing here and I killed her egg. Big egg. I do love the Dingler though. Putting the D in it. Putting V in it. Big, meaty claw. It's a little on the nose, though, or on the claw, if you will. All right. Let's name him the Dingler. Coming in hot, it's the Dingler. The Dingler is going to take you down. That's how I imagine the Dingler talks. He's a wrestler crab. Some people in this audience think that Crabominable is the real Dingler. I'm here to prove you wrong. I'm living in a nightmare. It's actually Macho Man Randy Savage. Mandy Clavage. Dig. That works, I guess. Brick Break. Excellent. Some fighting coverage. Perfect. Krabby with the heart of a crabbler. Yes, it's a crappler. Oh, protect. Ooh, actually, good. We don't have anything with protect right now. Stomp. I think. Is Slam better than Stomp? No, Slam is a rarer move. But it's also super inaccurate, and I'll never hit it. We know how that game plays. Yeah, no. Don't trust anything lower than 90% accuracy. It'll let you down when you need the most. Break, click, dig. It can actually just learn fucking moves. It can learn Scald. Oh, this is great. This is exactly what I need to round out my team for this section. Another physical attacker to match my wall of physical attackers. Can't learn play rough. Somebody somewhere has got to know play rough. Learn surf. That would be. No, you got scald, and we don't need surf. Scald has utility, and you're not doing much with your special attack. Headbutt is better than. What do you have? Stomp can inflict flinch, so can headbutt, and headbutt's stronger. Why is the head stronger than the foot? Yeah, I'm gonna keep protect on him for now. He's not ready for the Crabbler. The Dingler. The Dingler! Don't leave your bug catchers out in the field. The Dingler will come along and ding them. That actually hurts my voice a lot. This guy with the Station of the Cross, right? Each one is a little art piece, and they all represent a different thing. This guy's thing was, okay, we need you to draw, make some art about Jesus carrying the cross. Like this is the point where Jesus is like carrying his cross all the way to Gethsemane. The place where he got, like, you know, stabbed and he tied up on some wood. Oh no, he's starting up a whirlwind. And so this guy's his interpretation is, I made him the lamb. I made him the lamb. He drew like a lamb carrying the cross. Except this is the most deviant art, furry OC, I'm 14, please do not steal depiction of Jesus as a lamb I've ever seen. He doesn't just have a forehead, he has a 5 head. He's got wide birthing hips. And he's got the proportions of a fursuit. Like, you know what I mean? Like how every like furry has the same like kind of proportions, you know, like the weird like long limbs and the fat belly. It is straight furry Jesus. That's right. Bugs resist punches for whatever. I feel like if I punched a beetle, it would die. So he just introduces furry OC of Jesus into the Station of the Cross, and like people are coming by, and I like because a place where I work here is in a loft with the soundboard above this place where this thing is taking place, and I'm watching people get to this station and then purse their lips a little bit. Everyone can see it. Every person who's under 30 can see it. And then somebody like, oh, that's cute. Like the old people like, oh, that's adorable because she's the lamb. And the young people are like, that's a furry. That's a furry if I've ever seen it. Oh boy, it's Jesus' fur army. It's Jesus' glomp army. Something about what I said doesn't sound right. Yeah, that's true. That's some sacrilegious shit that is in my event center. Cool. Oh my god. Yeah, it's horrifying. There is a weird Venn diagram overlap of hard Christians and furries. Sometimes there are like super dedicated, crazy hard Christians that are also the most deviant furries I've ever seen. It is weird. But also, it's weird because like they do that, and like the older people in churches, they just don't understand. They just don't get it. Like, I am someone in my family works at a church, and she is an exemplar of this because she has a sister who lives far across the way, who is a furry artist, who makes fursuits, makes good money, because there's great money in appealing to furries. If I ever am desperate for money, I am very much willing to sell out to furries, because that is easy money. And I'm ace, so it doesn't really, I mean, it bothers me, but it's not in the same way it bothers everybody else. What was I saying? Yeah, she's like, oh yeah, she draws these like these strange animal people and like make suits out of the ones that she draws, like the leopard people. And like she's explaining it. She's explaining a furry without telling me what a furry is. I'm like, oh, you sweet summer child. You sweet innocent thing that must be protected. I'm already corrupted. Don't worry. I know all about the thing you're describing. I know the economy around it. I know everything about it. It has been forced down my throat from the generation of growing up on the internet. Something Quentin reviews is what I was just talking about, is iCarly series. He's been going back and reviewing iCarly. He's been doing this since 2021 when the reboot came out, and like there's been... Wait, is who you're... Yeah, it is who you think it is. It's really funny. You know her. In his series, he talked about, oh, why did I... Hang on. My brain has just... Okay, I've recaptured it. So in this video on Dan Schneider he's doing, because it's been the culmination of multiple years, is finally up to Dan Schneider, talking about Dan Schneider and his gross, weird foot shit. Gonna go spike my coffee now. That's probably for the best. And he wanted to play devil's advocate for a bit when he's talking about Dan Schneider's weird foot shit. He's like, okay, well, hang on. If you... Like, the internet has corrupted us as individuals a lot, in ways we don't even see, because... If you are a person existing in the 1900s, like in 1991, if you're in 1991, you're just an average person. You don't know anything about fetishes. You might have one specific weird thing that turns you on, but you don't have a general working knowledge of fetish imagery for the most part. Like, you might, like, know, like, oh, yeah, I have a buddy who's really into feet. That's a little weird. But, like, the average person isn't going to know what vor is, for example. Whereas now, that's impossible to avoid. And it's changed how we looked at media. I thought that was a very interesting portion of his video. Because there was definitely a time where foots were just these gross... Feet were these gross, weird thing that were just like... They were a punchline. They were a punchline because they hadn't... We weren't so inundated. We weren't at a point in society where people had to censor their feet just being on the internet because they were this just part of someone's body that wasn't sexual in any way. And now, because everyone has a general working knowledge of how some people are feet people, and they're not ashamed of being feet people, and they want everyone to know that they're feet people, and they wear it openly on their feet sleeves. It's weirder to look at feet imagery. It has a different meaning to people. There is no longer a joke to be had other than that's a fetish. Or, like, you could have a cartoon in the 90s, like a Don Bluth cartoon, and just have a character get eaten. And that's just a normal thing that can happen to small cartoon characters. Like, they live in fantasy worlds where whatever they are at the top of the food chain. Sometimes, as a gag, they just get suddenly eaten by a dragon. That just happens, and it's innocent, and it's normal, and it's a punchline. But you make a cartoon with that today, it's a little different. There are going to be some people on the internet who look at that and go, "Oh, that's a vor. That's vor energy. That's poorly disguised vor fetish." What it might not be. If you're a sweet old man just making a cartoon, it's very well you're just depicting someone getting eaten. It's innocent and it doesn't mean anything. But we live in a different culture where we can't see that without immediately going, "Yep, that's vor. That's character getting eaten. That's vor." And it's interesting. It's an interesting point to make. Now he then goes on to say, like, yeah, Dan Schneider's definitely really into feet, and he put that on his child actors. Weird. It is weird. Highly recommend the whole series, by the way. The Dan Schneider series, love it. Not the Dan Schneider series, the Quentin Reviews iCarly series, love it. Perfect, high quality. I just saw your DM. Hang on, let me look at it. Hold up. Oh, the seal just sent me an image that said tonight's episode, the writer's barely disguised fetish. I mean, I will play devil's advocate a little bit. There are definitely some older show stuff that we would look at today and go, yeah, it's definitely fetish stuff, but it wasn't necessarily that back in the day. The internet has changed how we look at a lot of imagery. I should have swapped out the dingler. The dingler has to retreat. Tactical retreat. Bug poison is a deceptively defensive type. Actually, no, I'm thinking of flying poison. Bug poison is actually not that great. I don't know. I'm willing to play devil's advocate for a lot of older shows that have what we would today call fetish imagery. There is definitely some that, like, almost every single thing that who's that guy? Quentin Tarantino has ever done. Yeah, that guy has a foot fetish. He's not afraid to share it with the world. It's been evident in all of his works since the beginning. He wrote a character in a movie that yeah, okay, so this character is going to there's gonna be liquor running down this woman's body, and it's gonna go down her leg, and she's gonna put her toe in the mouth of a character, and that character is going, more crab, is going to drink the leg liquor from the lady, and I'm also going to play that character. He wrote and made that role and put himself in it. That's foot shit. Would you stop it, Switch? I'm starting to get a tad miffed. Hi, Baby Rhyme. Baby Rhyme is here. I'll give it a pass, but I don't give a pass to iCarly. I'll give a pass to a lot of stuff, but not iCarly or Dan Schneider products. That guy's a monster. It is, Quentin Reviews has been working up to this video for a while now. I've been following this series since 2020. Either 2020 or 2021. It might have been 2021 when this series started. And I've been following it a while. And I appreciate, because this whole time he's been absolutely reserving any conversation about Dan Schneider. These are multiple hour-long videos. So there's 2 videos that are like 5 hours apiece on iCarly. There's 2 videos that are like, there's one that's 5 hours and then one that's 9 hours for Victorious. And there's 3 videos that are stupid long about Sam and Cat. One of them is 9 hours. I think the other 2 are 5. Which, considering that was a 1-season show, is impressive. The amount of things he had to say about it. But the whole time he didn't refer to Dan Schneider. Anytime it came up, he wouldn't specifically refer to Dan Schneider. He would, say, there was one time he was reviewing some online content for Victorious where Ariana Grande was just explicitly putting her feet in her mouth, like multiple toes, multiple shots of Ariana Grande putting her toes in her mouth. Christ on a bun. And when he got to that point, he was like, okay, hey, we need to level. I've taken great pride in this series. That I haven't brought up this thing that we all know is happening, this elephant in the room. I haven't brought it up or addressed it at all. But to do that, to make certain sacrifices. So we're about to see some clips of Ariana Grande putting her feet in her mouth. You're going to know it's weird, and I'm going to know it's weird. We're not allowed to talk about it afterwards. You're just going to have to live in this space and pretend it didn't happen. That's exactly what it did. It was great. But he's actually been very reserved in that video. I don't want to spoil it too much. It just came out today, and I recommend everybody watch it. That is my daily YouTube recommendation. We should start making that an official segment of the stream. Like, what is Bigby watching this week? Because I'm always listening to some bullshit while I'm working. I want to hear what you guys have been watching this week, because I know most of you watch video essays or streamers or something. Yeah, give power to the people. What are you guys watching this week? What are you watching? I know Pasha's Ghost is watching the 10th anniversary Drawfee stream. I'm going to watch some of that once this is over. The fact that Drawfee has been around for 10 years. I remember when Drawfee started. It was a spinoff of College Humor, which isn't even College Humor anymore, and I will never call it Dropout. Never. Now, I don't want this stream to go on record as one where Bigby defended Dan Schneider. Let's all make that clear. I'm not. That man's a monster. Straight monster. Watching Delicious in Dungeon. Delicious in Dungeon. What's that about? It sounds like a cooking show. I better see multiple reposts on Twitter. I better go viral from saying the word "I'll defend feet shit." Here, you can have that. I'll give you that clip. You better put it on Twitter. It better go viral. I'll sell absolutely. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I'll lean into it too. That megaphone's not attached to anything. You dingus. You dink. Get lost, you dingus. I'm not a dingus. You're a dingus. The Dingler. I love the Dingler. Thank you, Paladin Steel, for suggesting that. Oh, also love Horts. I don't remember who suggested that last week, but I'm a big fan of that. Fantasy anime about a party venturing in a dungeon and eating food and the monsters in there. Ooh, I kind of like that. That's a fun premise for a game. Like, Monster Hunter does that with parts. So I guess that does exist actually, because you go into dungeons and get Monster Hunter parts, so they make you stronger. Yeah, Monster Hunter accomplishes that. Monster Hunter fun. Monster Hunter is another one of those games like Dragon's Dogma that I respect more than I like, because it is a little too grindy for me. There are things about it that bug the shit out of me, but also I really respect the things that it's really good at on that. That sounds nice. Delicious in dungeon. I might need to. I think I know a particular ghost who might like that. We're into Cross and D&D, which makes me feel like real D&D characters. That's cool. Or CRPGs, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry, it is hard to read that. Okay, this Butterfree's being a dick. It's a fire blast. Because we're the enigmatic genre of anime that's just, I was reincarnated as incredible. Yeah, isekais. We've all seen an isekai or two. You're asking this chat, do they know about isekais? Did you put the manga on indefinite hold to play Baldur's Gate 3? That's great. Ooh, speaking of TV, I'm rewatching Hajime no Ippo and just started What We Do in the Shadows after seeing a compilation video of Laszlo. Laszlo's great. Laszlo is actually your kind of character, Brandon. I believe that. He has one quote later on in the series that sums up his whole character. Like, the two other main characters are fighting for like a seat of power. And Laszlo's like just like backing off from it. He's just like, I'm here to be what is it? To what did he say? Got it. Now I'm screwing it up. The pressure's on. He says, I'm here to be a vampire and fuck forever. That's his whole character. Be fancy and fuck forever. I love how I originally started watching that show because Tasha has a ghost cat. Who, whenever he jumps onto something, he announces it. He's like, meow, as he jumps up, which is, it's adorable. And she was just like, yeah, he's like Laszlo. He's like, when Laszlo turns into a bat, he goes, bat! So when this cat is jumping up, he's going, cat! It's great. This is also the most obnoxious trainer. Can we talk about how awful this trainer is? I could do a swords dance. I probably won't live long enough to actually use it because I'm gonna get sung. Laszlo is the fucking goat. Laszlo's great. Although Guillermo is the best character in that show. Highly recommend What We Do in the Shadows if I haven't already recommended that on this stream. Great show. I haven't seen the movie, but I know there was a movie before the show. I'm sure that's good. Apparently, there's like this whole subset of media by the two Fly of the Conchords guys. Like they went on to make some stuff that's just like really good, and I've just been completely ignorant of that media until recently. Like they made Fly the Conchords, and they made a bunch of other stuff that's similar humor-wise, and it's right up my alley. Oh, okay, good. Aw. What a sweet boy. What a sweet child. My full heels. All my dudes are sleeping. Oh, can I play the polka flute? Ah, no, lame. It was like a cool little progression thing in the original Gen 1, If you didn't know this, you can play the Poke Flute in battle in Gen 1. Like, the like, key item, and you have it in your bag all the time, it wakes up the Snorlax, but you can also just play it in battle, and it wakes up your Pokemon. You've only watched 2 episodes. Season 1, I think, is the weakest season that I've seen so far. I'm like halfway into Season 3. Actually, I'm not even halfway. I just started Season 3. But it's still really good. Like, it only gets better. It improves. Oh, who am I? I can't remember. What the fuck? Oh, I thought that was the end of his conversation. I thought I walked into this poor Alzheimer's-stricken old man. Where am I? Are you my grandson? Mr. Dazzling. I'm Mr. Dazzling. Such a wonderful name, Mr. Dazzling. You're right, I am Mr. Dabbling. What? I can just give him the wrong name, and he gives me a TF for it. Oh no, did I give up the move deleter? To make him Mr. Dazzling? I mean, it might be elder abuse, but I got cool shit out of it that I can't use on this particular team. Neat. Oh, that's fantastic. I love that. Oh. I'm gonna do some furry abuse now. You know what catch combos are? You can catch the same series Pokemon and you have a better catch of being a really strong one. Oh no, that's just your standard advice furry. Never mind, it's not a battle furry. This is a battle furry though. What's biting? Me! We love elder abuse. All my homies love elder abuse. This guy's giving me the stink eye. I don't like this guy. I don't like Andrew, who identifies as fisherman. The Dingler doesn't. The Dingler doesn't like fishermen. I've sworn to defeat all of them. That's not your head. Dingler, you know that's not your head. The Dingler headbutts with a small hand. I feel like messing with an old person is small harmless. I didn't mess with him. His identity is fully reverted now. Another Kingler! The Kingler versus the Dingler! The fans have been fighting for this matchup for years. I'm having a good time tonight. This is a good time. This is a good time for stream. Nice little chilled out stream talking about media, talking about stuff. I'm sad we're not going to get to stream tomorrow, unfortunately. We'll have another makeup stream for it eventually. At some point, I think during the summer, I'm going to try to stream on Wednesdays all the time, and we could do something like play Outer Worlds. It'd be fun. I know Steel Paladin has been vying for me to play Outer Worlds on here. We might do that over the summer. Dependent on how often I can do that. Because unfortunately, during the school year, like, I volunteer with a youth group nearby. And that just... I might have to stop, though. I have too much stuff on my plate. Outer Wilds. Did I say Outer Worlds? I might have said Outer Worlds. It's me! It's the funniest Pokemon! It's true. There's so little to say about this game because it's just Gen 1 again, only this time it's easy. Oh no, you mistook me for a snack. Oh, just like women. I didn't like that. I didn't like it as it was coming out of my mouth. I didn't think about it long enough. I didn't bake. I was undercooked. So I don't need to catch this one. Oh, I can just punch him. I have fish punchies. Oh, that's right. Wooper won. Snorlax didn't win. Snorlax did get a lot farther than I thought he would. Which is wild to me. The fact that Snorlax beat God is crazy to me. There's your chance. Snorlax. Belly. What do you guys think Fred Durst is up to these days? I think he's still limp. Snorlax, he doesn't. Snorlax. Snorlax didn't even know he was entered into a competition. He was just here for the giggles. He smelled our he just smelled our complimentary snacks and came over and started eating them. Just getting a free dinner out of it. That your animation is solidly over, sir. Snorlax. Is Fred Durst being limp and or biscuit at the moment? Important questions. Get on it, CNN. Are the rumors true? Is he limp and or biscuit? Damn it. Alright, Snorlax, buddy. I already caught your friend. Use this pineapple berry. Who knows what secrets a Snorlax would have when you get more of his items. I made a Photoshop Fred Durst, so that's like the bread called Fred Durst. And when he imported all his music onto his new phone, for some reason he made every album cover Fred Durst. Oh, it's really fun. I love that. I love Fred Durst. And when he's out on the street, he got a lot of cred Durst. And when he looks at the future, it fills him with dread Durst. Oh well. I didn't need him. Goodbye. Return to the mountains. Also, I didn't know encounters like that could run away. That's good to know from when we fight the birds later. I thought that was just a static encounter I'll be able to throw it at every time. Because, like, when you fight a legendary in Pokemon Go, they can't run away. I thought that applied here. It's good to know that it doesn't. There goes my boy. There he goes, strolling down the way. It's a part of the metadata now. I went through to pick some songs that worked on my phone. There's still Fred Durst. He added Fred Durst to the metadata of the songs. That's really great. Durst. What kind of cheese does he like? Oh, you know he likes shred Durst. Actually, I did hear that Fred Durst was getting married. Now they're talking about Fred Durst, he is getting married. Oh, Ched Durst, that's really good. Ched Durst. Yeah, you guys are smart. You should be the streamers. He did get married. I don't remember if he met her like on tour or what. There was a whole story, but like recently he got married. So now he's wed Durst. Wait, hang on. I might have misheard that. I think he did get in some legal trouble, Fred Durst. I mean, same thing we've been seeing way more of this nowadays, and it makes me really sad. He was definitely abusing some children in really uncomfortable ways. Yeah, he was Fred Durst. That one was in bad taste. I'm sorry. He does. Hang on. That was all joke. That was all joke. That didn't actually happen. Fred Durst is not a predator. I don't think he's had any controversy. So I did not call Fred. Don't libel me. I'm sorry. It was a joke. You're right. Ched Durst was right there, and I completely missed it. This is not. Oh wait, hang on. You're level 28. I guess it could have come this way earlier. All right. Well, we're gonna beat some kids up. That was a crit? Dangler, what are you doing? I wanted to give him a chance. I like the spunk of this plate of spaghetti. Yeah, sorry. I know that was like a really heavy discussion. It was like lead Durst. No, seriously, I haven't heard anything from Fred Durst in a while. I hope he's okay. Yeah, he might have like swapped careers. I mean, if you're Fred Durst in the 90s, Limp Bizkit, in the early 2000s, Limp Bizkit, and now you're in the 2010s, you probably want to pursue another career. Maybe you went like into nursing or something. Became Med-Durst. Med-Nurst. Or maybe he went to work for the government and became Fred Durst, government agent. Fed Durst for short. Keep lining up these golf balls, I'll keep knocking them right out. He became Simp Biscuit. He's been dating an e-girl and became Simp Biscuit. Oh, that's really good. He keeps putting donations in her chat. And he's like, hey baby, want to come back to my bed, Durst? When he dies, they're gonna take him out in a Fred Hurst. Oh, I love these kind of jokes. I used to torture my friend Dean. I had a friend named Dean, and I would torture him by going, Dean, more like Bean. And after you put on some chemicals, you become clean. I would fill entire car rides with this. Everyone would be laughing except for Dean. Dean would look grumpy. Super chest for the nookie. For the nookie. Limp Bizkit. What a time in music history Limp Bizkit was. He said, she said, oh, stop. Chainsaw. What? Yeah. You know, they put a thing on an island. Actually, that was an original Gen 1 design. I don't think we need to go down this route. They're all significantly underleveled from us. And we might need this. Who's the least level person in our party? Capricorn. This would be a good time for Capricorn to get some levels. Here you go, Capricorn. Super chest. Lucky. Oh man, good jokes all around. High quality stream right here. I will take the first letter of your name and make a new thing. I don't actually know that much about Limp Bizkit, to be honest. Although I do know exactly as much as I want to about Limp Bizkit. You hear Limp Bizkit and then chainsaw. What? Chainsaw. You've heard about all you need. Like, you can just look at a picture of Fred Durst. He's been a bit of an entrepreneur. Oh, really? Can you tell me about that in a pun sort of fashion? I'm going through it. Damn it, he's Fred Worst. I should have seen it coming. Assange's company of Fred Worst. He actually does have a side business where, like, this isn't a joke anymore. Like, this is a real Fred Durst fact. Where he's selling women's accessories, calls it Fred Purse. Tell you one thing he's not. Fred Verst. But you didn't know when you signed on to Bigby's Hairstreams. Like, yeah, I'll follow this guy. I'll follow this guy and listen to his streams every Tuesday at 7:30 Central Time. And then I bet you didn't know you're going to get this high quality Fred Durst pun content. Elation, fishing is a waiting game. I like the idea of fishing. I like the romanticized idea of fishing. Of like sitting on a dock with the pole in the water. Just like chilling out in the quiet, listening to nature. In actuality, my ADHD brain tends to get a little bored. But also, as I've aged rapidly, been even to be called Fred Worst. Hey, I'm looking at my keyboard. Letters. First, curse. Oh, if he was a hang on, forget you heard that. If he was Chandler, he would be Fred cursed. Ha! Sorry, that was not my best work. I would not put that Fred first. You're so. Sorry, I can't. Sometimes comedy, comes and goes in waves. Especially Fred Durst. Comes in Fred bursts. Damn it, Fred blurs. The dumbest joke. There's a freaky picture of him online, but everyone seems to love it. It's Fred blurs. It gives you psychic damage, but it's pretty in its own way. Hello, officer. My gloves. The view is magnificent. What's up here? It's the Pokemon Tower. There's a graveyard through these binoculars. It's a man fishing. This is the least fun. Oh, that was the saddest way to receive a TM. Here, my Pokemon used to heal back when it was capable of healing. Now it just is capable of dead. I wonder how many NPCs I have just walked past that would give me a TM. I don't have Surf yet, right? Surf. And we are back to Pokemon Tower. Pokemon Tower! Thanks for waiting. Although I feel like I've been pretty thorough about talking to NPCs. Although I know there's a couple trades I've missed. Like, you give me anything, for example. I saw Cubo's mother trying to escape. Oh, no, this is sad. This whole town's sad. I don't want to talk about dead Pokemon. Unless I'm gonna go kill Team Rocket's Pokemon. It's time to go to Saffron, baby. Get the whole Saffron Tower. We might not even find a gym this stream. The Saffron City Tower. It's probably gonna take a while. Or Silphco, that's what it is. What tea you have? Looks awfully cold. There's stuff growing in it. I love spoiled tea that's been in your pockets for weeks. I can let you pass while I sip this tea. We'll all share this one gross cup of tea. What a strange plot point.
Well, this is the name of the stuff for Team Rocket.
You never know who's going to give you a random TM, such as Chef Macho over here. I really admire Bro, the Elite Four. He's a fighting type expert and super buff. Communist tea. Aww. Oh, they're all talking about members of the Elite Four. I do love stuff like this, like little bits of world building. I have his autograph. I made her jealous of the autograph. I wonder if she would still have that dialogue if I came here without his autograph. Because I think you could. No, you can't skip Lieutenant Surge. You need him for cut. Wait, no, you don't. No, you don't. There's secret techniques in this game. I wonder if you hadn't fought Lieutenant Surge, if she would have a different dialogue. I've been mulling over. Unfortunately, I think we may have made every Fred Durst pun there is to make. I'm sure there is one that we missed. And it will come to us at the worst possible time. But, you know, I'm trying to, like, come up with one and like, end on a high note. But I don't think we'll have one. I think we're going to end with Fred Blurst. And I need revives. All these. I already have some full heals. And I can't buy ethers, right? We still can't buy ethers. We don't live in the future. Okay. Oh, I can get a Hitmonchan. Ooh, I hadn't considered that. Oh, there's the fighting gym, right? Do I have space on my team for Hitmonchan? I mean, Capricorn isn't really delivering. I do love Hitmonchan. Or I guess I could use Hitmon. I'm thinking of Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee I like more. Alright, you know what? Debate in the chat. Should I get Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, and replace Capricorn with one of them? He went to the hospital, covered from rolling. He should be Fred nursed. Oh, there you go. Be Fred be cursed. Oh, you guys got it. He did it. Fred nursed. Okay. Are these double battles now? That'd be cool. He's got Gangrene out front. He's got Psychic. Gangrene can handle this. Wah! You're trespassing in our fighting dojo. Hitoshi. These guys look like the Virtual Fighter guy, right down to the general blocky appearance. What you gonna do? Punch a bug? I got psychic powers. I got psychic powers. Angeevee. Oh yeah, we should have done this a while ago. Oh well, that's part of what I like about this generation's design. You can go about the region in whatever order you want. He worked hard to be that blocky. If he was managing a AA game, he'd be Fred Airburst. Oh, that's good. I feel like I already used Burst, but it's decent. Oh, worst ears. These are come off so smooth. Like, I'm so proud of you guys. It's like you Fred rehearsed about this. Oh, there's a rock. Get me out of here. That's dangerous. Get me out. I want out. Keep forgetting my character's name is Cloth. Is he Cloth? I'm like, I'm not Cloth right now. I totally am Cloth. Wait, I'm about to go in the Psychic Gym. I definitely don't want to have a fighting type. I could pick one up on the way to Blaine. Because I think for Blaine, our plan is, or at least my plan, is to use 3 evolutions, and then I have 2 more gaps after you factor in my son. I would fill it with something, and that'd be a decent thing to fill it in. Maybe a Farfetch'd and a Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, one of the 2. What is at everyone's general? I like Hitmonlee more. But what does everyone else think about that explicit comparison between Pokemon, Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee? Because Hitmonlee, he looks like a potato with legs. I like that. Hideki. Are these developers? I know Hitoshi is the name of a developer. I know Hideki is the name of a developer. I didn't catch what the other one was. I don't want to seem racist is the problem. Because I don't want to be like, oh yeah, they're all Japanese names. But I think I specifically have heard Hideki and Hiroshi associated with Pokemon. Bubble leave. Leave the bubbles. Leave my stomach area. Noises are fun, you know? If you think I'm making noises because I'm like, oh, noises are funny, I'm doing that to like make a laugh. And if you laugh at them, great. But when I make noises, they are just for me. I'm having a good time making them. I have momentarily forgotten that I'm on stream. And I'm just going, Mike. Okay, well, there's no Michael associated with Pokemon, so I think my theory is bunk. And I've seen so many Japanese names. I've become Japanese blind. In fact, I don't see Japanese. Oh. Ever think about how Machoke is just a man? Like, what is the biological difference between Mike here and the Machoke he threw out at us like an animal? They're just dudes. Machokes are just dudes. Like, more than Gardevoir is just a lady, Machoke is just a guy. I'm the leader here. I'm the karate master. First challenges, expect no mercy. Whoa. Everyone saw how Machoke is just a man. I think they did it a lot in the first generation because they were still working out what a monster is. There's a lot of Pokemon that are just people. It's really upsetting. Like Jinx. Jinx is literally a person in blackface. I mean, he's a Gollywog. It's not literally a person in blackface. It's a Gollywog, which is based off of blackface, you know. Actually, is it? I know there's a relationship between blackface and Gollywog, and then I think it goes beyond they just look similar. I think one is based off the other. Either way, wildly racist. Glad they changed her to purple. And like, I don't. Mr. Mime like clashes so hard with modern Pokemon philosophy. Even its evolved form, between Machamp and Goro, Forearm. Oh, I have seen that actually. I like Death Battle every now and again. I think to an extent, the theory crafting of power scaling between two different series is kind of a silly endeavor, but they are fantastic animators. It's really fun to watch the animations. Kick, kick. He says kick, kick. From what orifice, though? He doesn't have a mouth. What an anomaly. I love him. He's my favorite. That's just a guy in a dress. Okay? This is a guy in a dress, in a miniskirt. All right, which one am I picking? You decide. Which one do I choose? While you do that, I'm going to take a break. Decide. Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee. I'll be back. Ah! Hi.
I am back to the Pokemon.
Yakuza's the game with all the meow meow guys, right? Yeah. Yakuza like a meow? He just says, yeah, I want the heart kicking Hitmonlee. Oh, I love it. When kicking, the sole of its foot turns as hard as a diamond on impact and destroys it. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to use that next gym cycle for sure. Really good. Can I have this one too? You can only choose one. What if I just stole it? Legs go all the way down Hitmonlee. Fantastic joke. Look, I'm just telling you, legs go all the way up Griffin is one of the funniest jokes Family Guy's ever done. Now, granted, that's not a wide pool. It's a wide pool, but it's not a very deep pool. You beat all our men's men. Here's a man. Oh, this house is a second tier. Do some melt down. You show her Pokemon she likes. What, you mean like Clefairy? Or Dodrio? Or Clefairy?
Hi, you like Pokemon? No, I just asked you.
Huh? You're strange. But mimicking that's my favorite hobby. Do I have a Clefairy? I don't show her a such as the way of the dojo. You beat all of our men. Now have the strongest man. Do I have any Clefairy? I don't think I do. I think I grinded them all in the canyon. I need to go get one for this. For Mimic, though, do I really want it that bad? I don't think I want Mimic that bad. To be real. I don't think I need Mimic. I'm going downstairs. I'll get it eventually. Unless she gives you something else. I think she normally just gives you Mimic, right? Well, you know, I have Fly. Why am I acting like I can't fast travel? Let's just go get a Clefairy. Go get a Clefairy. I know where to get one. This is not where I find Fly. This is where I find Fly. My son has Fly. My son flies. Do you know that? He's a good boy. My son loudly called out to me, what a good boy. Sky Dash. Sky Dash. Celadon City. Can I go to the one right outside Mount Moon? No, I can't. I have to go all the way to Pure City. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'll get the Clefairy. Why not? My son needs those to see. They don't actually help his sight, but he refuses to open his eyes if he isn't wearing them. Oh, actually, let me heal, because stupid dingus is... Oh, wait, I don't need to heal. There's no battles. I'm still in old Pokemon mode. You know what? I'm very decisive streamer. One of the strongest. They're prescription goofy glasses. Not because they help him see, but they help him with his anxiety. That's why they're prescription. I mean, one of the highest qualities for a streamer to have is to be decisive, and I am masterful at that. Got a Mountain Dew Baja Blast. We live in a timeline where Baja Blast is available all the time now. For the Dew-iversary. I wonder if the contract just ran out. The contract with Taco Bell. And that's why it's available now. And they're calling it like, the Dew-iversary. The 20th anniversary of Baja Blast. When really they finally had the right to do it. For some reason, Pokemon Rusty always gets injected in my thoughts. And I thought that rock was a Pokemon at the corner of my eye. Then when I watch these streams, now I'm thinking of the buff Clefairy. I don't remember Clefairy doing that. Yeah, I'm not going to touch that. I'm not going to touch Mountain Dew with hard liquor. I think that's a little too sinful. They are making that. But you're not supposed to mix downers and uppers. And caffeine is an upper, and Mountain Dew has a lot of it. And liquor is a downer. So I don't know if you want to mix those two. Like I'm sure it's legal. I'm sure it doesn't feel legal. Lure. I'm gonna have to get a different Pokemon too. This guy's throwing off my groove. Throw off the King's the Emperor's groove. Wait, no, I can bring out the Dingler. Oh, I wonder if he crab walks. Does he walk sideways? Yes! Look how great this is! This is the best game in the gen! Well, yeah, sure, a lot of Pokemon don't give two tits and a canary about. Is it only on the lower floors? I love his little leggies. Look at him. Yeah, I'll use that. I used that whole lure and the Clefairy never came out. That's just fat Clefairy. If they're shiny, you could see it on the field, right? Yeah. Just making sure. Surprised we haven't seen a shiny. At this point, we must have seen. Oh, there's one. It might be caffeine free. They outlawed caffeine already. Being alcohol because of the hospital. Yeah, that makes sense. Definitely cost someone to go to the hospital. My path was obscured. That is why it went awry. No. Nope. Let's give you the benefit of the doubt, Pokemon. Let's go, Eevee. I mean, that makes sense. Like, you're not supposed to mix caffeine and liquor. Put you in the hospital. Really bad for your... Oh, Red Bull vodkas. What a horrible concept. I meant what I said in my Pokemon Coliseum video. You should never mix... You should never have a Red Bull slushie. That's just a personal preference, and it's correct. I like Skull for his utility. His special attack is actually awful. You know, let's just get the Crab Hammer. We'll drop the Crab Hammer on. We'll get someone else who has Skull. We don't need Scald. But imagine Red Bull vodkas don't actually have like caffeine in them. I mean, you're probably fine. But it can be really bad for your heart to mix caffeine and liquor. Now, granted, I also do all the time. Well, I say all the time like I have a problem. I do tend to, like, my favorite drink is a cherry Coke and lemon vodka. That's not my favorite drink, but it's my favorite trashy drink. Crab Hammer! The Crab Hammer! My favorite, like, actual cocktail that isn't just soda and an alcohol is, it's gotta be, I like old fashions a lot because it's like a little prize. Because you drink your old fashioned, you drink all your alcohol, there's a little fruit at the bottom. It's a little snack just for you. He's watching Clocking Group. The reason they gave caffeine to make you feel far less drunk than you are. Most reports hospital visits from late college. Oh, that makes sense. He's watching Clocking your side to keep you safe. Thank you. He's a good boy. The Dingler is. Why we keep him around? All right, we have a Clefairy.
Oh, why?
Hey, buddy. Oh, he's plotting. What you sneaking about? Oh, that's a mischievous little guy right there. Oh, my mischievous boy. Look how fancy he is. Look at his bow. He's a good boy. Yeah, that tracks really, really hard, yeah. That it would cause people to go to the hospital because they feel less drunk, feel less sleepy. Although I feel like the drunkest I've ever been didn't really involve alcohol. Or didn't really involve caffeine. About that. Actually the whole Pokemon League. I mean, he is going to actually the whole Pokemon League. Oh, it's because are very caffeinated. They have to be. Their lives depend on it. What's this woman have to say? I'm a huge Raichu fan. That's a strange thing to say, lady. Goodbye. Right, we come across a Raichu, we'll give him to her. This goes right there on the wall. Fame attractive rocket. Pokemon growth rate differ from other species of Pokemon. Pokemon! Raichu photo. Raichu for a Raichu. You've already used a Alolan Raichu. You used it last time. I don't know if I want to use another one. Drink a Red Bull every morning. At this point, it doesn't really do anything for me. I'm going to die early. I mean, yeah. I haven't got to the. I used to be at a point where I had to drink Monster every day to stay awake back in college. And I've toned it down to the point where Monster is my secret weapon, and it gives me about 3 hours of like really high intensity focused energy. And like coffee just keeps me at my regular pace. Every now and again I'll have a Monster. Just like on Sundays, for example, I have a lot of work in the morning, and I have it early in the morning. And you guys gonna talk? Okay, I'm not done exploring yet. My life as a criminal makes me feel so alive. What was I just yamming about? Keep rocking, cracking up, they keep coming. I lost track entirely. What was? It's like a long day for me, and then have D&D, and sometimes I have to DM for that D&D. Oh, that's right. I had to talk to a woman. I remember what I'm doing now. You are probably better off not having Tasha's ghosts. You're better off for not having them. Also, if you're not acclimated to them, they will wire you up all night, and we don't want that. Pokemon box. Pokemon box. You know, it's interesting in this game that like the counter to Psychic is Dark, because Psychic doesn't affect Dark. Like they made Dark and Steel basically to be a counter to Psychic, because Psychic was so yeah. I want to show it to Cat. Yeah. Wow, really? Very super far. Thank you so much. You know what? I'll give you a TM to let your Pokemon create a copy of itself. Oh, Substitute. Oh, that's better than Mimic. Let your Pokemon create decoy with somebody spending HP. Oh, thanks, lady. I've low-key got a caffeine addiction. I'll admit it. Maybe it's more common than anyone acknowledges. It's true. We have a culture around caffeine. I mean, it's like me. Like, I have a caffeine addiction. I drink coffee all the time, and if I don't have it, I don't feel energized. And I'm at a point where... I actually am at a point where... not having caffeine like has an effect on me. Again, like if I drink too much coffee, I used to drink way too much coffee, and now if I just drink too much coffee, it has an effect on me. Substitute did require blood sacrifice. Well, actually it didn't, because we still have the Clefairy. We didn't need to like sacrifice the Clefairy. We didn't need to like grind it into candy, for instance. You don't have to grind it into candy and turn it into delicious candy for our Pokemon to eat. We did, but we don't have to. I use coffee in the mornings. I'm just chilling out, playing video games, or working, and then pre-workout for the gym. Oh god, I don't do pre-workout. I don't touch stuff. I did pre-workout one time. I went with my buddy Travis. He was showing up in chat a couple times. Went with my buddy Travis to the gym. He's like, "Here, try my pre-workout." And I was like, "Fine, I'll give it a shot." Drank it. We're going down the road to the gym. And like I'm licking my little hairy lips, and he's like, "What's up?" And I go, "My lips are buzzing." I'm gonna look at our letter. I was given a pee-pee up the other day as a gift. You know, a lot of powerful moves really have low PP. Maybe I should just give them a little more PP. I read your letter, lady. What you gonna do about it? I just committed a federal crime. Where she likes Clefairy? I'm gonna show her once I catch one. There are days when I don't have it. I'll have to make a copy. I didn't have to make a copy tonight, but I just chose to. Free is unironically just cocaine. Well, I mean, it's not cocaine. It's not unironically cocaine. So my coworker day when he was tired. It's not called Tillich. I have a diet cocaine. Yeah, that makes more sense. Just let us do already.
No, only authorized members are allowed. This is no one else in.
How can you say that we're on the same side? How rude. You deny a beautiful girl what she wants.
No, do you know one?
Hey, Jesse, wait for me. Ha. What a dingus. He's still stunned. Oh, thank God we didn't animate him falling down. there. You're not a real receptionist. I tell you, the office is a bit of a disaster right now. A real disaster, no place for kids. And not when so many dangerous people are around.
But don't be such a stick in the mud. You want to let us have a little look around?
Oh, God. It's blue. This is like looking at your yearbook like, oh, there's Daniel, and there's the cooler Daniel. Like, this is... Oh, you're the blue. Canonically a champion.
Gus, I've been looking for you. How's your pickle hanging? What are you doing in a place like this?
Oh, Team Rocket.
No surprise. Those Team Rocket crews cause trouble all over the place.
You and me on the same wavelength, brosh. Brosh.
We can't keep letting Team Rocket do whatever they please.
What do we do?
We do whatever we can do. So in short, the plan is this. Colossus is going to drive Team Rocket from self-kill just like he planned.
And we're going to sit around and do fucking nothing.
Right.
While you pit squeeze do that, I'm going to do a loop around all of Kanto, squashing out Team Rocket wherever I find them. What if I was sure to find out where their boss is hiding? While I'm at it, I'll swing by the Pokemon League and tell the bigwigs there what's going on.
Awesome! You think League 4 might come help us?
No! One more thing we gotta do here first. If you want me to lead this place up to you two newbies, prove you're up to the task.
What? I don't care who goes first. Show me what you got.
Shut up, Gary. Okay, now that we have Brosh to directly compare him to, Gary is not so bad. It's like Taco Bell. I'm scared this is going to track. The cumulative lack of either would just kill me. Jesus, no one should be that dedicated to Taco Bell. I do miss Taco Bell, though. You can bet your sweet bippy ass. No, but there's an item! Fuck you, Gary. What is the item? Alright, yeah, I can... Yeah, my lead can be... What do I call him? Gangrene? Gangrene. Get a big ass Taco Bell box. I will. I have so many things I want to eat that I miss so bad. I'm gonna get barbecue nachos. I'm gonna get pizza. I'm gonna get Taco Bell. I'm gonna get Wendy's. Not all at once. I'm gonna get some ice cream. God, there's a Dairy Queen by my house, and God, I want the Dairy Queen. Take me to the damn Queen, Napa. Oh, sometimes constantly is a bad thing better than none of a bad thing. That's right. Tasha's little scanny ice cream. No, because she's lactose intolerant, because she's dead. Yeah. It's sad. I miss it, and I get to go back to it. I'm gonna ham and cheese right out of here. No, gangrene ham and cheese right out of here. All right, cool. Can we talk about how Blue has 2 Pokemon? It's got an Executor and a Charizard. Wait, no, not Capricorn. I don't want Capricorn.
Give me the Dingler.
Give me the Dingler. Goes right through you. Sad queen. Just like the animated Elvis skeleton. Did you see that in the news? The animated Elvis skeleton. He just goes right through me. It is crab time. That's the crab song.
Exactly what I expect from a Pallet Town trainer.
Okay, can I get the item now?
Oh man, you really are ready for Team Rocket. I feel pretty good about leaving this place in your hands. Your next Brosh, come at me. I'm getting warmed up. Oh, jeez. Just watch you battle made me nervous. He has Pokemon eyes. He didn't have any. Whoa!
Ugh. God. Brosh. It was just a burn heal. That's cruel. You walk in here, you're not allowed to get it. They have 2 things holding you off. You're like, that's got to be the best item ever, and it's a goddamn burn heal. Look at him go. We've had access to full heals for so long at this point of the game. I love his little leggies. They're so perfect. Crabs are A tier sea creatures at very least. You can't have a crab below A. You know that if you hear last Wednesday. And whales are in F tier. All of them. Stupid, lame, don't like them. Squids, 8S. Throwback, darling. Aw. I'll throw you back into the world of the living. Oh, horrible DCs. The spider crabs? Oh, those are horrifying. You ever seen like a normal sized man holding one of those? It spans like way past her chest. They're way too big. Way bigger than they look. I would like spider crabs more if they were like a size smaller. Like a whole 2 shoe sizes. Yellow woman. I guess we'll start here.
Hey kid, what are you running around here?
Oh, sorry. The bird right in the mic, it just snuck up on me. They got them 24/7. They got them on 24/7 on Monterey Bay's YouTube. Ooh, that's terrifying. That I am always one click away from spider crabs. I should have come here first. The Pokemon here are way lower level. I'm just gonna ham and cheese out of here. Go sleep. Have fun sleeping. Do watch out for the sleep tigers. They're dangerous.
Tell you later, Brandon.
I talked how like Psyduck has gotten like Psyduck and Ekans both got the worst treatment when their cries got brought up to quote unquote HD. And their cries got redone. Raichu, Ekans, and Psyduck got worse. Where Psyduck went whack whack, and Ekans went meh, and Raichu goes meh. But I gotta say, the one who got the best is Raticate, because Raticate's like, and like me. Bottom of the sea has gone unchecked for too long. It's time to deliver some democracy down there. Democracy! Heyo! And that's why I like it, Toxic Ghost. Yeah, we do need to start we gotta start drilling for oil down there. They probably have too much. We should probably start a proxy war to get it, actually. When I'm thinking about it. Have the crabs fight the anglerfish. It probably wouldn't take much prodding to make them do that, honestly. Just give the crabs a couple AK-47s, they'll do it themselves. You guys are like 10 levels lower than them. Why are they doing damage to me? Soy! Ride that sword! Yeah, I want barbecue nachos. I miss food. I miss real food. And it is real food. There's sponges down there living pineapples. Oh yeah. I always like having adventures with starfish. Torturing squids. Making cheeseburgers for crabs. Good news. I got the cheeseburger. Set the Christians down there. Oh, Bela, that's horrifying, but at least they get the Jesus they desperately need. Honestly, if anyone needs Jesus, it's Spider Crab. Spider Crab needs to know the love of our Lord and Savior more than anyone else does. Criminals, whatever. Spider Crab, Christ. Christ now. He died for our sins, and Spider Crabs committed a sin by being born. They complete each other. The opposite of Jesus is spider crab. We've cracked the code, or crabbed the code, if you will. We've got it. Are you an enemy? Off limits here. Go home. Yeah, I forgot. Like, I don't know why some of the scientists here like betray Selfco. There's a couple scientists who are like, well, it's opportunistic. I suppose I'll betray everything I've known and loved for the wonder of science for this criminal organization. Hey, what? I think Magmar does critical damage when it does headbutt, considering it has a butt on its head. Goodbye, Capricorn. Classic Big Pharma. Imagine Jesus punching a spider crab, and a spider crab, one can only assume his face in this way. Crab Christ molted for your skins. And all Crab Christ people said, "You're good." I broke his glasses. You want to play this? Not easy, I tell you. I work here and I can't figure it out. I don't need to revive Capricorn. Capricorn's not very good. I'm noticing this more and more. He was competitively viable. Like, he's like, Tauros is one of the best competitive Pokemons in Gen 1. And it's all been downhill since. Poor guy cannot catch a break. You won't get one from me. Capricorn's he's not been performing at all. Do you think if there was a Crab Christ crucifixion would involve butter? Well, they got a big pot of water, and they they lowered Crab Christ into it, and there was a horrible screaming sound, and then everyone in the crowd went, "Oh no, we've gone too far!" And then Pontius Crab Light was like, "No, that's just air escaping his shell." They put some butter in the water, a little bit of garlic, some Cajun spice. Good boil. I would eat Crab Christ. 100% I would. You could even tell me he suffered when he dies, and I'd still be like, well, that's sad, but I mean, he's going to get revived in 3 days anyway, so if we don't eat this now, we're never going to get a chance to, so let's go ahead and eat it. There's butter poured into the Holy Grail instead of blood. See, I would have liked that guy's furry OC Jesus of a lamb a lot more, but it was a crab. Can you imagine how out of left field that was? Someone asked you to make like a legitimate art piece for like the Stations of a Cross, and you come at them with a crab carrying a crab. That would be so confusing. Oh my god, next year. Next year I'm gonna get really good at drawing crabs. And the next year I'm gonna submit that, and they won't be able to tell me no. It's stoner deep, bruh. I feel like a pot of water in the ocean is just hot. No. It's like SpongeBob water, where it's still water underwater. Like goo. Put them in a boiling pot of goo. Yeah, it's heavy water. Heavy water. Thick water. Ugh, thick water. You know, thick water is like an actual product. To like if old people can't swallow the consistency of water anymore, they get a thick water that's easier for them to swallow. It's horrendous. It's horrible. They like thicken it with like gelatin and thickeners to make it thick. It's an awful, awful thing. Would not recommend drinking thick water. What a nerd. He turned away from me right as I was passing him. What a dipshit. I wish there were a 1 in 10 chance you can come to one of these things and press A and you're like, you stole a pencil. And then my character leaves the building and goes start an art career. A powder you can use to make any liquid. Yuck. That's So I could have thick teeth? Wow, that brings a whole new meaning to the word throat coat. I sure do feel like folks aren't getting stronger. Like, I feel like Capricorn has just steady been awful since I caught him. I know that's kind of the case in a lot of Pokemon games, but I've been really feeling it here. I guess it's because I haven't been giving them candy, which is a thing about this game where candy is a valuable way you power up your Pokemon. And because of the particular way that I chose to play it, I haven't been doing that. Wait, who's out? Did you say Electrode? We're not going to put that against Electrode. Let's put up the Angler. Oh, Schlatt. That's where I heard about it. Schlatt. And I was like, that's not real. And I went and looked at it. I'm like, oh, God, it is real. And shook a bottle around and it upset me. Real run. I'm ball and I scream. What do you do? You're riding a horse, it starts spinning real fast and turns into an actual literal drill. What do you do? Horse. But if to make your Pokemon usable in this game, you have to give them the candy. That just feels bad, man. I get it, that's the mechanic of the game. I don't know, I feel like you shouldn't have to rely on it. It could be I'm just engaging with this game in a completely wrong way. The thing is, Pokemon is pretty famous for not having wrong ways to play it. Like, the thing that made Pokemon Coliseum so different was that you had much more limited options. That's the thing that made it different. Whereas most of the games you have, loud ball yells at a horse and the horse spins aggressively. Bigby's hair. It's true. Usually there's so many ways to play these games, and this one has a lot of ways to play it, but the fact that I'm bypassing the candy and as punishment I don't feel as strong. I'm way stronger than these guys, and I feel like I'm not doing a lot of damage to him. It could also be that he's not, I think he's just okay. I think he's 1 star. Which I don't know if pronouncing how some Pokemon are just objectively worse than other Pokemon in an IV sense is a good direction for the series to go in. Because the whole thing is getting emotional attachment. So if you catch a Tauros and you're real happy about it, and you're looking oh, it's just a 1 star. Throw it back. Turn it into candy. I see how it's a satisfying loop. I get it because you catch a lot of Pokemon and turn them into candy. It makes the ones you do keep even stronger. I get how that makes a good loop. But it clashes with the design ideals of Pokemon, I think. Because Pokemon's all about building... It wants you to build relationships with these little miscreants. And this, ironically, puts them more to number than most. Why is Vegeta here? Goku Rosé. Mr. Snooter. Look at this fingies. That's it for Capricorn. Bye, Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn's alive! Hot dog! Oh, for the Capricorn. Everybody has Haunter. We have a stink bug problem around here, so I bought a shotgun. You'll feel a table saw. Oh god, those are fun. Those are really fun. I have some family in town that I'll go and see every now and again, and we'll have family grill outs outside, and they have a They have one of those, the assault shotgun, because they get a bunch of flies in their patio because they grow grapes around it. They get a bunch of flies. It's so fun to shoot flies with the shotgun. I feel so powerful. I bet it does sting a little bit, but it's not too bad. I probably couldn't be trusted to keep one because I would most definitely blast Toss's ghost with stalled shotgun for sure. It wouldn't do anything. Actually, it would repel her because she is a ghost, and that's not good for the afterlife. Like, stop! I can't enter a room if you do that. And they're like, ha! And then she can't enter the room, and I feel sad. My hubris. Hey, whoa, Proton John. What is it, Mr. Archer? You know that kid?
Claus, you know that old fucker?
You voted to get no way, is that it? What brave little boys. What a brave little boy.
Wait, the other ones were getting our way? Not even Mr. Archer, you're on this. I can't read.
Calm yourself. I'll teach these children a good lesson. Ooh, I love multi-battle. It's a multi-battle, right? Please tell me it's a multi-battle. Oh, sweet. Good. I love multi-battles. I want the series to do more of them. Considering this game can give you all multi-battles, I think that's neat.
You bound. Bound, bound, bound.
Ooh, Capricorn Neo there. How about gangrene? Roommate and bugs need some whack sometimes. It's true. Sometimes you just need to shoot your roommate with a salt gun. That's what I call assault. 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 Okay, we're back. Is it rejecting? I don't have any filters on my chat. Is it rejecting chats? Oh, I don't know why. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing with that road. You sassy bitch. I was easy protect against my psychic. This is the comedy police. The joke is too funny. I'm not going back to jail. Oh, easiest W in my life, Wheezing. Don't you think about exploding. Yeah, any second now. Okay, gangrene. Here we go. Oh, Christ. Why couldn't that ball of gas shoot fire? Check out the buns on that guy. This is the comedy police. Like that slime screamed at a dog. Use bone meringue. Yeah, that works. Crit. Good. Oh. Let's be down. Oh, he's gonna use explosion. This is when I bring out the dingler. The dingler can withstand any hit you throw at him. It doesn't like the word executed. That's... I mean, YouTube is so dumb. What a sinking ship. Oh, you're using flamethrower. Neat. Sussed up my trick. Then did on my second trick. YouTube is so dumb sometimes. The fact that sometimes they'll say, oh, nope, that is a subject. All right, guy. Trainer's starting to get on my nerves. sometimes they'll decide like, oh, this is like when the coronavirus was like huge, when COVID was huge, in 2020, and YouTube was like everyone was in agreement. I don't know if there was ever a document released that said this. That said, yo, yeah, I can't say virus, I can't say corona, I can't say COVID in my video, even if it's unrelated to any of those subjects. I am not allowed to say any of that stuff because YouTube will take down my shit, which is so dumb. At a time when we all needed to be talking about it, YouTube was like, I will kill you if you talk about it. Because of the Pokemon, not because of the Tree Man. Classic YouTube. Everyone had to say Backstreet Boys reunion tour. That's right. Uh-huh. I don't know what this random rocket peon is trying to. Also, it's Archer. That's the boss of Gen 2. They like put a link in there so that like, oh, Archer, the retroactively inserted boss of Rocket in Gen 2 is he's in this game now. Which is neat. I like that they did that. I don't like that he's got a random grunt trying to toxic stall me, and he used toxic on the 10 HP Cubone. Is he gay, Giovanni? Giovanni's not gay in this game, unfortunately. This is regular straight Giovanni. Boring, frankly. I'm still going to smooch him. I'll just go to jail about it. There were people who had to say Backstreet Boys reunion tour. I do remember that. What a crazy time. I am really interested in what textbooks are going to say about the lockdown, the 2020 lockdown, years from now, like history textbooks. Like, I want to look 15 years in the future and see what textbooks are going to say. Gen 1 closeted Giovanni as a vibe. Am I missing? I don't remember. I don't remember this from the anime. I surely don't.
So it was just a stroke of luck that you beat me the last time.
I understand now. I'll have to be more careful about you. Out of the way! Why didn't they just do that from the beginning?
Ow! Ow! Oh, I just stepped on my foot.
They're gonna drop something. Oh, it's a card key. I guess it's better than just randomly finding it on the ground, which is what I was about to do.
What's better than all stuff is free?
Yay. Well, this does change what I was about to do, I think. This place is infamous for the warp panels, but I don't think we have to use the warp panels now that we have the card key. I think there's like one we have to use. I don't remember. I'm just kind of navigating what my baby brain tells me to do, because the instincts are there. I played Gen 1 enough times. I'll be able to... Spin time? Is this spin time? We spin? We spinning? We spinning about this? No, spin time was... That's Rocket Hideout. This one doesn't have spin time. Spin time is Rocket Hideout and Giovanni's gym. There's no spin time here, unfortunately. There's warp time, but no spin time. He doesn't know how to close his fingers all the way. Classic Pokemon villain. Like, oh no, they're getting away. Oh, thank God they dropped their MacGuffin. Don't you paralyze me. Don't you paralyze me. Okay. Good job, Captain. Go home, who's boss. Well, we already have spin time. We have one more spin time later, though. Scientist Bo. Oh, man. Blasting off again. I made him squirt purple goo. Oh, he's gone. Brosh died. That's sad.
That would never be you, would it?
It's Giovanni's fault, though. The suits don't have pockets. Utility bus full of snacks and change. I was never into Archer. I was never an Archer guy. I like his voice actor. I think his voice actor is really good. And I like the art style. I should like Archer. I don't know. Something about the humor just doesn't hit with me. They have to keep things under their hat for storage. They don't have pockets in their uniform. I think it's very telling that one of the main Pokemon the criminals have is Hypno. Will Arnett, the guy who's horny for Reese's. I suppose this would be a revelation to me, Tash. He's horny for Reese's? Like Reese's Puffs, eat them up, eat them up, eat them up, eat them up, those? At Reese's? I like the human archer because it just has the old Rooster Teeth vibe. They stand around and talk sometimes. Yeah, I mean, that's good. I guess that might have been why I didn't like it when it first came out, because this is the one we need, right? There's a ball on a shelf. Ball on a shelf. Oh, 5 balls on a shelf. Yeah, Rooster Teeth never appealed to me either. Maybe I just don't like people standing around and talking. But that can't be the case, because I do like BoJack Horseman. That's a lot of standing around and talking. Although I guess I don't find BoJack Horseman all that funny. It's not supposed to be. Anybody learn Flash Cannon? Cool move. No, of course not. That's a fun move, and I'm using a variety of Pokemon. Why would I be able to use fun moves? What? Oh, that's right. I do have the Master. I'm about to get the Master Ball. That didn't take me where I thought I was going to. I'm gonna pixelate back downstairs. We have these at my workplace. Like, instead of stairs, you have teleport panels. Every day I get disassembled and reassembled an entirely new being. Or is it this one? Is this the one that takes you to the guy? No, but this is the fun room. I'm gonna keep from getting lost by going down this way. I don't want to get lost. That would be embarrassing and not very good content. Oh, it's the 10 Tower! Look at these pictures. There's Spear Pillar. Right there. Also, the motion blur is crazy. Can I turn that off? Is that an option? Oh. Boy, that was fun. Probably a Suicune if I had to guess. The last game at Entei, the next one will probably have Suicune, maybe Raikou. I don't know. We'll just see what we run into. There's 10 Tower. Is that just a Lola? That might just be a Lola. Either Lola or... The theory of Pokeballs murder your Pokemon every time you use them because of real-life physics called the no-copy theory. I have heard that theory on spookyhorrorgame.com. I thought she was just going to battle me immediately. Show Team Rocket a little respect. I mean, it makes sense. That just lines up with, like, you can't teleport stuff. The matter of physics, like, you can't literally, like, take something and put it somewhere else without it moving between the two. So convert it, like, to teleport something, you have to break it down and reassemble it. So I see how that would line up, but I mean, it's neat. It's a neat theory that lines up with the real world physics, but I don't know, that's okay. I was surprised they never revealed what's inside a Pokeball. They say it's like a paradise to each Pokemon's liking. You'd think, like, we've had entire games where we play it as a Pokemon. You'd think they would explore that at some point. And, like, are the old timey-wimey Pokeballs with the latch keys, are they a different paradise? How were they able to create that technology with rocks and a leaf? Rocks and a nut. That's what they used to be made out of. Ones have the ability to get real. Oh, is that it? They just. Oh, that's super lame. That's super demystifying. Yeah, they just get small. I gotta get Mr. Feet, Mr. Boots. Oh, you're not allowed to say that, Mr. Boots. Team Rocket's planning on making some kind of strong Pokemon. I'm about to take this Pokemon crate. Yeah, I gotta get out of here somehow. Can I free up a spot and you give it to me? Can I have that? Oh, I didn't know you're still here, Steel Paladin. Go to bed, you sleepy boy. Feats. Move from party. Have a good night, Steel Paladin. Tie it. Yeah, we won't be going too much longer. You give it to me? I mean, I'm a messenger boy, and I have a Mr. Feet that needs. I get what I call Mr. Mr. Boots. He needs out of there. Add to party. Don't want to send gangrene to the professor. Ball with the laser pointer on because Pokemon do the insmalling their face. I got soft like him and let's go soy file. Oh, I'm sorry. How did that happen? Also, hello. Welcome to the stream. Tea and Jar edits. Oh, look at me. I lost to a kid with a nasty look in his eyes. What? That was me. He looked just like you. Oh, that's Smelt Senjo. Team Rocket. I love these little painting Easter eggs. These are nice. That's about Coronon. Yeah, I'm sorry that happened to you. That's very sad. How do you get soft locked? I feel like that would be difficult. Like you would have to, like there's like videos dedicated to purposely soft locking themselves in these games. And it's difficult to like truly soft lock yourself. I've one of the 4 Rocket Sisters. There's a lot more than that. They all look identical. If you're telling me the lady downstairs is not related to you at all, then you guys are, you need to widen the gene pool here. Let's go, Mullet. Let's go get soft lock. Good one, Touch Goes. Top notch joke. They get their hair done soon. They have one Rocket hairdresser, and that's her whole job. She doesn't battle. She doesn't do crime. She just does everyone's hair, and she's got one style where they can't hire anyone else because she's the only one who knows about their crime. Anyone else will go to the police. Is that the same painting of the mountain, so both inside and outside of that one room? Yeah. It's a good mountain. Have you seen it? Great mountain. You know Mousehold goes. That's crazy. Lest she forget that. Oh, hi, Linkchu. Welcome to the stream. Steel Paladin just left. And I just took $924 from this woman. Oh, maybe this is the one I need. Yeah, next to me, he's such a coward. I would have loved it if the guy was like, this woman next to me is such a coward. It has nothing to do with soap stuff. Goodbye. I think this might be where I need to go. Again, I don't want to get lost. Well, they sell Poke Water here. Lest you forget the mountain. It is their do it for her. It's the do it for them picture they got. The camera's like, why do I even do it anymore? And they look up at the mountain and they go, I do it for the mountain. I do it for Quaranon. The TNGR edits come in here, talk about how they got locked in Let's Go save and then leave without extrapolating on that. Honestly, I respect that. I respect that level of energy. Comes in, complains about save file, walks out. Do that at work sometimes. They're like, who is that guy? I barely work there. Magnemite. I think I want to get a horse about this. Sometimes you need to A agreements. I get it. You get an archive of this stream and add a guttural echoey scream every time you touch a teleport patch. Yeah, it'd be great. I love that. The Yoda death sound. You know, in Pokemon Channel, there is a scene. There's multiple scenes actually, because you can buy a bunch of TVs in that game. That's a wild game. We should play that on here sometime. If you haven't played Pokemon Channel, you've made the right decision. You shouldn't play it because it's not really. Honestly, I don't know if I can play it on stream because it has Pokemon anime that is mandatory to watch for progression in that game. You are forced to watch Pokemon anime in Pokemon Channel. There's one point where the Pikachu is like sitting in the house and he's watching TV with you. Yeah, Pokemon Channel. It's a game. It is the spiritual successor to Let's Go, not Let's Go. Hey You Pikachu. Oh, thank you. I worked very hard on my Lego Yoda death sound. I threw so many Yodas off a cliff just to get it right. But Pokemon Channel, no, it's a game. That is a GameCube game. It is a game. The concept is this, okay? You just got a TV. Professor Oak wants you to watch Pokemon TV to further his research. So you're watching Pokemon TV. It's all TV shows made by Pokemon. So there's like Squirtle has a shopping channel where he's like Squirtle, Squirt, 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 Squirt. He has subtitles, like you can tell what they're saying. But he is just going Squirt, Squirt, Squirt. It's maddening to watch because they're all just making their noises. While you're just reading the subtitles of their thing, and all the channels are not something anyone would watch. There's like the anime channel, which you have to mandatorily throughout the game. Once you hit certain thresholds, you have to watch Pokemon anime. There's little Pichu Bros anime that you have to watch. And then it unlocks a new tier of channels. There's one valuable channel, it's the shopping channel, and then there's like a quiz channel, and there's a counting sheep channel, and there's Slowpoke predicts the weather. That's how you change the weather outside, change what Pokemon are outside. It's a wild game. I can appreciate Lego Yoda does sound, but can I put your direction of Lego Django does?
Rot me.
I think it's Boba Fett that goes,
Rot me.
It is very similar to a psychological horror game. It's crazy. What I was getting with that is at one point, Pikachu destroys your TV. You have a Pikachu in there watching TV with you, and you can take him outside and go on little adventures and stuff. You go on the bus, you can go to the beach together, and you go talk to Pokemon, and you go talk to these Pokemon, and they give you a little collectible card, and you're supposed to like fill a binder up with these collectible cards. That's part of why you buy from the Squirtle shopping channel to collect all the cards. There's like little Game Boy games and stuff. Oh, no, I'm getting off track. You were a psychological horror game once. Okay. That threw off my train of thought entirely. But Pikachu destroys your TV, and Professor like, don't worry, I'll replace it with you. I'll replace it. The only gameplay in this game, mind you, is watching TV. And Professor was like, I'll replace your TV, and he sends you a black and white TV to watch for the next chunk of the game for the next 12 real life hours. If you turn the game off and turn it back on the next day, you get a new TV or a replacement fixed TV. But if you watch during that 12 hours, then you have to watch the black and white TV, and they deliver it with Magnemites. Even as a kid, like, a TV ain't Magnemite. You can't just have a bunch of magnet Pokemon pick up a TV without breaking it. You have your mind, Professor Oak. Oh, that game is a shit show. There's one point where one of the episodes of the anime goes missing. The final episode, this is the emotional climax of the game, is one of the episodes of the anime goes missing. And we're like, we have no idea what happened to the final episode of the anime. And you have to go into a snow dungeon. You straight up go to like fucking Spear Pillar to go retrieve this episode of an anime on a DVD. You have to take Pikachu through the awful light dungeon, like a Zelda dungeon in the middle of Spear Pillar. The TV had color before the Magnemite picked it up. Oh, one day, this summer, you know what? We can play Pokemon Channel on here. I'll do something to where I'll go to like this screen during the anime because we won't be able to watch the anime on here. We'll get taken down immediately. But we could definitely just like play Pokemon Channel because the rest of it's not like actual content. It's really bizarre. Honestly, if you haven't seen it, it's uncanny. Like people talk about Hey You Pikachu all the time because like it's a weird game with weird mechanics that don't quite line up because that's the game where you talk to Pikachu with the fucking Nintendo 64 microphone and he's got no real detection. You just kind of wander aimlessly. But I would argue that Pokemon Channel is a worse game. And it's more fascinatingly bad than Hey You Pikachu. I find less people have heard of Pokemon Channel, or at least experienced it. Like some people have heard of it, but I experienced Pokemon Channel. What's the whole damn thing? No, Pokemon Channel was a GameCube game, full GameCube game, $60. Because it had, so when they were first advertising the GameCube, they had this thing called Meowth's Pokemon Party or something like that. It was just to show that the GameCube was really good at rendering multiple models at once, and which it was. That was the GameCube's strength, was how many polygons it could have on screen at once. That was its strength over the PS2. But to show it off, they had just Meowth like playing a song on a guitar with a bunch of Pokemon around. It was showing you all the different Pokemon, different animations they had. And they basically made Pokemon Channel off of that. One of the final scenes in Pokemon Channel is Meowth's Pokemon Party, where it's actually rendered in engine, like all these different Pokemon where Meowth is like playing a song for them, and Meowth's animation is randomized. So it was basically a tech demo that they unfairly made into a whole game. They had these Pokemon models lying around, like we gotta do something with it. So they made a game where you watch them. You just sit there and you watch the models do nothing. It's insane. It is a wild experience. Basically, it's Meowth's KK Slider. It is basically Meowth's KK Slider. It's the same thing. It's got a little guitar. Go. He says that. Dude, those golden words. I have. I played New Leaf. I take that back. Not my kind of game, unfortunately. I get too bored during it. I like Tasha's Ghost likes to play it. I like to watch her play it when there's like an event or something. But it wouldn't be something I would make the decision to play on my own. Oh, poor Brush. I don't know where I am. Get me out of the closet. Help me. How did I get here? Oh, poor Brush. Oh, hi, you're not rocking. You can't just say, oh, thank you. Oh, what did this? Easy Chair Man just gave me Lapras. Okay. Cool. Lapras. That's cool. Put it in my box. Tucked it into my box. All the scared you to catch anyone. Like you can catch like an Entei with that. Put towers in to switch one. Realize I progressed time manually. Did literally everything. A couple more. I didn't know you could progress time manually in that game. That is news to me. I thought a lot of people's complaint was that you couldn't progress time. Oh, it's one of the 4 Rocket Sisters. Guys, one of the 4 Rocket Sisters. These guys are so famous. I love these guys, these Rocket Sisters. Starstruck, frankly. Starstruck. I'm very hungry. I didn't eat before this. I usually eat before stream, but I did not eat before stream this time. And now I'm very hungry. I'm very hungry. Because it's all to do with this gluten vegan diet. I just don't have instant meals, and I don't have the option to stop at fast food. And I already ate lunch out today. I had a thing called cup. Delicious. Like Korean barbecue, but it's in a cup. You shake it, you get the sauce all over it. It's vegan, as rice noodles. Or gluten-free as rice noodles, and you can get it with tofu and it's vegan. Oh, you can change your console and reboot the game. You would think they would have something in place to stop that, because it's been a thing on every console that Animal Crossing is available on, in every system, frankly. So you'd think there would be something in place to prevent that, but oh well. Watch Chas's Ghost do the festival. I like the little dancey guy. You know. Link Chu is an Animal Crossing. Look. Neither Link nor Pikachu, but instead is a Dragon Pulse. Can anyone learn Dragon Pulse? It's a cool move that I imagine no one on my team can know. How did I know? Dingle dang, how did I predict that? You'd think with how many like different Pokemon I've been using over the course of the adventure that I've had more candidates for Flash Cannon and Dragon Pulse. Viva Festival! Pave! Yeah! You just have candy on the ground? I don't want to feed my son smart ground candy. Oh, I know where this is. Okay. When I played, you could set your time backwards and it wouldn't bat an eye. It's honestly probably for the best. Because there's some people who are just completionist gamers and would rather just do that. Wait, I've already been here? Yeah, I've already been here. Is that one of the 4 Rocket Sisters? Oh, that's one of the 4 Rocket Sisters! Animal Crossing needs to embrace time travelers. Yeah. There's just, like... There's a lot of people who probably wouldn't be into... Like, we need... completionist gamers need to be able to see... And also, what if I just want to always live in fall? It's pretty. Although, I would be one of those people like Baby Prime who would do everything in the game in like a week and then be done. Be done with Animal Crossing. I'm just not good with like ambient games that you're supposed to come back with day after day. The closest one I have is Pokemon Go, because that has daily prizes, and I've fallen off that hard in the past couple weeks. Because you know, when life gets really busy, you gotta go at something. And I gave up Pokemon Go. I didn't give it up actively. I would go back to play it, but it just isn't grabbing me at the moment. Always get creative with punishments. Like they send the time police, you go to jail for a while. Oh, that's fun. There's a partner for community that condones time travelers. I am not one of them. Oh, there's a part of the community. I mean, what? I think gatekeeping is super weird in general, to be honest. I try my best not to gatekeep. And you know, I used to be a gatekeeper because there was like this feeling that if I like something and someone else didn't like it in the same way, they were doing it wrong because, you know, male insecurity. But as it is now, I try to avoid stuff like that. And not super gatekeep. Like, you can't play the game this way. I don't know. Play it any way you enjoy it. My only problem with, like, the only time I'll get gatekeepy if someone, like, is super hard in declaring a game really bad or just a work of art really bad. And it's because they played it in a way that doesn't make sense to me. Like there's a video right now by Tamahiro. Called it's about Pokemon Coliseum. We're going back to Pokemon Coliseum again. And she made some good stuff, and she made good points about how the game's not very well designed. But I feel like she didn't like it because she was playing it in a way that Pokemon Coliseum doesn't really intend for you to play. Maybe it does, but it's not a very fun way to play the game. Where she was like going along and purifying every Pokemon as she caught them, and that is a way to play the game. And if you play like that, it is not designed for that. It's just not good. And maybe they wanted you to do that, but if that's how they wanted you to play that game, then they are wrong about how their own game should be played. Some games like do need to be played in a certain way, and I can understand being gatekeepy if you're trying to get people to see that, but it shouldn't. No, I don't agree with people who gatekeep about time traveling. Let people have fun. They had Rossetti to punish you. That whole guy. His punishment was you talk at you for too long. That's a real punishment. Let people have fun. That's what I'm coming down to. I actually disagree with everything I just said. Where I was just like, yeah, no, there's instances where you get gatekeeping. No, even in those, you could be like, hey, you should try it this way. You might enjoy it more, but you don't get gatekeeping. That gatekeeping is weird. It's the year 2024. No more time for gatekeeping. Poison.
What's with the poison?
Some rice and broccoli. That is all I have. I have some bean soup. That requires a lot of prep. I might be dining on bean soup tonight. I'm living like a homesteader. I'm just like, oh, I didn't prepare my food days beforehand, so now I must starve. I am gatekeeping, aren't I? Damn it. I've been outplayed. Well, time for me to disappear. Ah! Oh. Okay. I think that was enough punishment. I know it just seemed like a couple seconds to you, but I spent many years in the temporal void reflecting on my actions and deciding, you know what? I shouldn't gatekeeping. Gatekeep, you want to gatekeep. I'm just going to be over here. I'm playing Pokemon. That's not good. Let's use reflect. I'm mad that he did that. Hordes! Get out here. I'll tell you what is really good about gluten-free vegan diet. Like, if you ever end up on a gluten-free diet, there are some really good vegan cookies. There are some that are really bad, but there are some really good gluten-free vegan cookies. I had some the other day that was like it was like Secret Scout, something like that. It was like referencing Girl Scouts, and they were Oreos, and they were so good. Gluten-free Oreos might be my holdover that I continue to eat, because gluten-free Oreos are actually better. I made me snort laugh at nearly midnight when I was asleep, and this is why I come to these streams. Yeah. He is pretty great. Oh, you're talking about me? Oh, wait. No, I've fallen. I got it now. Ah! You're gonna make me. Ah! Oh, no. Jesus, no. Oh, no. Horse is fine. Mr. Boots isn't very good. Oh, I have double kick. I'm gonna use that on Mr. Boots. Double kick. Kick the boots. He can't even close his eyes when he dies. He doesn't have eyelids. Little guy. First of all, don't name your son Parker. Look at my son happy dancing on my head. Happy dancing. Okay, is that everything on this floor? There's a gentleman seated like nothing is happening. I think I do want to get through Silphco tonight. Tonight's stream. Low poly duck fires laser on horse. I do want to finish this building tonight. I think we're almost done with this dungeon. Or at least 2/3 of the way through. I know it doesn't seem like it, but now we've gone through the majority of it, and I think this is the top floor here. Oh, no, it's not. God, how big is this building? I think we will have time to get through it tonight. Oh, there's the hospital. Hospital. Link choose that. points. I can nail them. I don't think we're gonna fight Sabrina tonight, though. It's a cat on the tablet. Oh, you cat typed out a message. That's really funny. We're gonna go for the sweep here. We're gonna go for the swords dance. Grab a couple swords again. Oh yeah, we got time for that. We're good. Oh, yeah, I think a dungeon to Pokemon sounds jarring or something, which doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, this is a dungeon. By the RPG definition of a dungeon, like an area with. I mean, I was about to define dungeon. Like, I guess I don't have a textbook definition of dungeon, but yeah, it's along the same lines as, like, it's a set piece that you travel through and fight people as you progress through it. I mean, it's a dungeon. It does feel weird. I guess I get it. There's a whole series based on how this game is dungeons. It's Mystery Dungeon. Those are great games too. Oh, you know what? That should be on Switch. It is very hair splaining. Sorry, I didn't mean to hair splain you. It is weird to me that Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color have been available on the Switch for over a year now. And we have yet to hear about a single Pokemon game. Like, when people think Game Boy Advance, they think Pokemon. When they think Game Boy Color, they think Pokemon. That is the first game. Now, it's cool. We have an outlet for, like, we got Minish Cap and Metroid Fusion and, the good game Mario 2, or Super Mario Land 2, I mean. That's really good that we have on those. But we also have, like, on the same system where you have access to all the Super Nintendo and NES classics through, like, the same, like, service that's being provided. They have those re-releases of those games in Game Boy Advance form of the old Mario games in the Super Mario Advance series, because they're just re-releases of the SNES and NES titles. They have those on the Game Boy system and, like, not much else for Game Boy Advance. I guess they have Golden Sun now, which I need to play. I tried emulating that once back in the day, back when I was poor and destitute and emulating stuff. Don't tell Pikachu. The 3DS is fully capable of the GBA Virtual Console 2. There were absolute GBA Virtual Console ports. No Gen 3 Pokemon. Yeah, it's true. It's weird to me. Nintendo has always been super weird about the legacy content. Like, how hard is it to just throw ROMs on a service? It can't be that hard. They're not, like, upscaling them or anything. Oh, the oldest Rocket Sister. They're not they're not upscaling anything. They're just re-releasing ROMs. In some cases, ROMs they have stolen from the internet. They pirated themselves because they didn't have the files, so they pirated a ROM from the internet. That's so funny to me. They did that. But what was I even saying? I lost track of it. Yeah, but it is super weird. And, like, if it were just the main series games that we hadn't seen, I would still be marginally upset about it, but I get it, because, like, they need to, if they're going to release the main series games, there has to be a way to implement them with the current gen. They would need to find a way to transfer stuff to Pokemon Bank, like they did with the Virtual Console releases of Gen 1 and 2. And that's because there's a tool that lets you use Nintendo's own emulator to inject your own ROMs into home screen and Virtual Console games.
I'll never tell. You don't tell me, I'm telling you.
Beautiful spy disguised as a nurse. They didn't need to add that part. What? That's weird. Was that in Gen 1? That's weird. I feel like it's weird they added that. Why couldn't she just be a nurse? Why did she need to be a beautiful spy? That was weird, right? But I would get it. If they're going to officially release them, they need to have a connectivity, or at least a planned connectivity with Pokemon Home. And they probably haven't worked out how to make that work yet. And I get that. But like, there's no like mystery dungeon, no Pokemon pinball, like there's nothing. No GBA spinoffs. And like, there's a lot of them, and we've heard no hide nor hair of them, and that is weird to me. The Virtual Console, not Virtual Console, the NES on Switch Online is just a mess. Because I get they're giving them out for free, but it would be so much more of a selling point for people to buy your stupid service if you like just consistently put games on it. There's short of my channel about it, but my 3DS is very mainline Pokemon game before the Switch on it. Has every mainline Pokemon game before the Switch on it. And like any Pokemon always. That's really good. It's really good to see any 3DS. I'm glad you have that worked out. That isn't an option for everyone. Here's the thing. You're always morally correct, if not legally so, to pirate from a big company. But like, I wish Nintendo didn't force me into piracy so often. Like, if they offered a convenient way to play games on modern hardware, I would use them. Like, it's a pain in the ass to get GoldenEye to like actually work on Nintendo Switch's hardware because the controls are really messed up. They don't really work. But like, because they've offered it in additional capacity, I'm gonna do that over emulating it because I want to reward putting legacy content on like that. But it is weird to me that they just like won't give me space to not pirate their stuff. We still don't have a translation of Mother 3. There's been so much interest for it, and like, they must have a translation for it somewhere because there's a European release, I think there was a European release. Maybe there wasn't. But like, even if they didn't like translate it, they could put the Japanese version of it on Virtual Console. I don't understand. How come we have a Smash character from a Japanese exclusive game? Roy, I guess Roy and Lucas. Roy is from Fire Emblem 6, and they have never released Fire Emblem 6 in official capacity. Fire Emblem 6 has characters that don't have an official name right now. I guess Heroes gave them official names. Because they just, like, they never released it, and I don't understand why. I wish they wouldn't force me into piracy to play them. I ripped everything, all the Pokemon games that are on my 3DS are mine. I was able to rip and preserve some of my childhood save files. Oh, good. So you went about it legit. That's good. Now, granted, I don't have a stake in the Mother 3 game. I haven't played Mother 3 or Earthbound. I've tried playing Earthbound a couple times, and I've not been able to successfully play it. It's not that I think it's bad. It just, I don't know, something about it makes me stop. I think I might just not like funny RPGs, which is weird considering it's me. It's Bigby. I make silly noise. I like funny stuff. But I think like RPGs that are written to be funny, they generally don't appeal to me very much. I like Undertale and Deltarune. Enough. It helps that they're really short. Undertale and Deltarune are like a couple hours experiences. If they went beyond that, I probably wouldn't keep playing them. But like Lisa, like I have tried playing Lisa multiple times, and every time I stop a couple hours in. Earthbound, I've tried playing it multiple times, and I stop a couple hours in. When is Nintendo gonna nut up and give us a Nintendo 64 version of Mother 3? Oh, is that it? Am I joke challenged? Do I feel challenged in my joke territory and I get all flustered? I'm like, no. I am the funny one here. I am the one who jokes. The game doesn't joke. I mean, maybe. Oh, thank God. I can teach flamethrower to Horts. That's sweet. I'm glad the flamethrower here. I got a gesture complex. This is good. Maybe. That might be it. I am the jester. No one else can be the jester. I didn't touch that. I would like to appeal to the court that did not touch that dang thing. I don't want to battle that guy. I think I'm at a point where I don't have to battle every trainer I see. Ooh, a storage room. This whole time I've been like, I don't want to get lost. I'm not gonna take any of these X's, and I see a thing, see a goodies. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why I don't like funny RPGs. I mean, along the same vein, I don't typically like funny songs. I mean, movies. I love funny, silly movies, and I like some funny games, like funny moments in games. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Judge makes the joke he finds funny. On the outside, he laughs. His hairy fingers hovering over the band button. You're all on thin ice, you jokesters. Thin fucking ice. I don't want to fight him. Alright, back on that teleport pad. I'm the one. There can only be one funnyman, and it's gonna be me, dang it. Yeah, that's it. Entirely possible. I won't deny that claim. I won't deny the plausibility of it. Huh. Slate your privilege of being here. I'll never. Can't make me. Look at that sneaky Samuel. That little Pokeball. Like, you see what I got. There's so much. There's so much company here. Business. Alright, it's about that time of the stream where I'll leave you on while I go to bed and I'll return every time I hear something funny until the stream ends. I'll just not be funny. Oh, I'll make it easy on you. I'll just stop being funny. Did you guys file your taxes? Yeah, I filed mine. I actually decided to file mine quarterly. So really, I just gather my quarterly reports of taxes. Keeps my head above water. Keeps my taxes going. This is part of why I like what we do in the shadows. There's a character whose whole thing is talking about really boring conversation subjects, and like he's an energy vampire, so he drains the energy out of people. It's the inverse of Office. I might have talked about this last time. I don't remember if I've just thought this or actually said it out loud. Hold on. But it's like the inverse of Office, where there's always the character who looks at the camera when something awkward or silly is happening. But whenever there's an awkward moment, this character does the inverse, where the camera pans over to him, and in a shot that would be him, like Jim Halbert looking at the camera, this character's like open mouth, wide eyes, glowing, eating the energy being sucked out of the room. It's really funny. It's a great show. Great show. If you get nothing else from these streams, watch What We Do in the Shadows. Watch it with a ghost if you can. They do make it better. Alright, now time to go through. Since I'm pretty sure I know what teleport pad it is, I'm just going to go through and make sure I've opened every door. That door has not been opened. They couldn't have picked a better actor. I love that actor. He's in some really good, like, Adult Swim sketches. I don't know that actor's name off the top of my head. Colin Robinson. But he is a really good actor. I know he did some stuff for College Humor. And he did, like, some Adult Swim projects for Alan Resnick. Alan Resnick? Is that what it is? Yeah. Oh my god, you gave me Bomb Protocol. Can anyone on my team learn Bomb Protocol? I don't think so. Yeah, no one here can be a bomb. Only a horse. Yeah, no, he's. I love the character concept of energy vampire, and now since I've heard the concept, every now and again there'll be someone at work who does like that kind of thing, comes and bores you with conversation. I'm like, oh my god, Peter is an energy vampire. It all makes sense now. Yes. Oh, there's a whole room on the other side of this. I don't think I need to go in there though. Sometimes life is about saying no to commitments. Sometimes you need to realize there's better things to do with your time than go through every locked door. because I'm pretty sure the teleport pad is the one beyond the beautiful spy turned nurse. Going entirely against the philosophy I just established. But I think I'm having enough battles. I have a decent amount of levels right now. I don't think I need to do battle anymore. Oh, and that's every door, I think. Unless, did I not open these? I'm sure I did. Okay. That's all of them. There might be more items later, but for now we're just gonna progress. Because I want to beat Giovanni and then go make food. I'm hungry. Hungry hair. It's me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Brosh on the other side of the wall. Help me! I'm trapped. There. Next floor. Yeah, that's there. And I fought all 4 Rocket Sisters. Oh, the beautiful spy who is a nurse. That's such a weird... Why did they do that? Why did they write that in? I'm almost positive that isn't in Gen 1 or Gen 3. Why the hell is this nurse a spy? Oh, this didn't take where I thought it was going to. Well. Guess we're going to try a bunch of different teleport pads. Oh, okay, cool. Never mind. This was my plan all along. I started doing the Brosh voice. That's far enough. You again? Didn't I just kick your ass? Me again, as many times as it takes. I'll not let you reach the boss. What's that? Reach the boss? Plus, do you think Giovanni must be here? Those busters are here in the building. That makes it easier then. Oh, Claus, our best chance to beat their boss. Oh man, you'll be dealing with me. I'm 27. Literal fart. Watch. What a jackass. Hold it right there, twerp. Oh, that's right. We gotta fight these guys. Our boss is in a meeting. You better not disturb him. Trapped. Oh, Jesse never, James, he just never said anything. It was just James. That was a fully James conversation. You could really hang her on a clothes rack. Goodbye. By her hair. Always throw her like a boomerang. You could wield her like a rapier. Let's set up for the sweep on Dead End Nug while my son Batty Bad? Batty Bad. Batty Bad. Ting ting ting. Where'd that bird get so many swords? Doesn't even have hands. Alright, we drill back and we're using very bad once again. Should be the last turn of this conflict. I don't know why I had it in my head that this team is a 2-on-1 fight. In fact, 2-on-2. It makes things a lot easier. I love my son's hat. I love the little Diglett hat. It's so great. I guess I didn't need Swords Dance for that one. That was unpredictable. I didn't know what the Weezing was going to do his normal thing of using Protect spam. Just like always. Looks like Team Rocket's about to say off again! Oh, my son wants attention. I gotta give my son attention. He looks completely exasperated. Oh, poor buddy. Let me give you some chest scratches about it. Oh, my son. My boy. Little lad. favorite is bananas. He loves bananas. My son's a big banana boy. He's a big banana boy. Boy, he even says his name, boy. All right, bye, my son. I'm gonna save. Alright, who do I want to lead with? It's going to be a ground gym leader. Honestly, I think gangrene is the way to go. And then I can ham and cheese out of there if I need to. No, Mr. President, I hope you're not thinking of lying to me. Master Ball, you created one, didn't you? How dare you?
Give up any thunder forcing to create lots of powerful Pokemon for you. Using stolen research degree Pokemon himself would never do.
We had a deal. You agreed to this. You're a smart man. I'm sure you can imagine what will happen to your people who say no to me now. Young Cloths. So we meet again. The President of Silphi are discovering a vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters. Or experience a world of pain from me, Straight Giovanni. The straightest creature you've ever met. Okay, well I beat you when you were gay, so this ain't gonna be hard. Get him, gangrene. What an awful name for this creature. Oh, I could use V-Tuber. Oh, who's gonna use fake out anyways? Haha, gotcha. Tricked you. Now I'm gonna drink you. Damn. That cat just sliced my moth. But the moth, in return, drank it. I think gangrene is like a regular vampire. Not like an energy vampire, it's just a regular one. Do I have something to fight this? I don't think I do, but I want to keep battling. Oh, I have Psychic. I'll just use Psychic on him. This is the Rhyhorn. His head is weird. It was like a staple maneuver.
You can't quit. We need you.
One of the best Game Grumps gags. Little channel, you might not have heard of it. It's called Game Grumps. They had a little gag where they saw a Rhyhorn and Danny went, his head is weird. Nidoqueen. Good thing I have Psychic. They sure did give this Pokemon a pair of voluptuous breeds. I think it's weird we don't talk about that more often. That's straight up the titty Pokemon. You got this, gangrene. I think you're still faster than Nidoqueen, even with your speed cut by paralysis. Okay, I was wrong. We're all wrong about the nuts sometimes. It's okay. Walk it off. He'll be fine. His eyes dilate when he dies. That's really good. Oh, Capricorn. Sure, Capricorn. You got this. Is a phrase I've never said before. Hey, let's give it a shot. Oh, don't paralyze me, please. Come on, not twice in a row. Okay, cool. I'll give him the headbutt. He didn't use an item. I figured he would have used an item, but he did not use an item. That's weird. I lost again. Blast. I have little choice, it seems. I will relinquish Self for now. But Team Rocket will never fall. Boss, never forget. All Pokemon exist for Team Rocket's use. I'll leave you now, but we will meet again once I'm stronger and gayer. Let's move him in.
Oh my God, boy, thank you for sharing this house.
Baby!
Oh, I suppose I would just you as a wonderful partnership of us too. I'll not forget how you saved us in a moment of peril.
The plant behind him looks like an oddish. What? It distinctly does not, Baby Prime. What are you talking about? The one in the tree, in the planter?
I think there's some way I'm quite monogamous.
Oh, magnanimous. He's not monogamous. He's actually polyamorous. Master Ball. The one that's right behind me? That's a tree. And Oddish only has 3 leaves. Baby Prime, go to bed. You're tired.
Can't buy that anywhere. Just get put on the Master Ball. Can't take Pokemon that fell. Truthfully, we only succeeded in making just the one. Whoever just like spilled a bunch of Cheerios on the keyboard and typed out the exact code we needed to make it.
Thank you for rescuing all of us. We, for the present unknown, are indebted to you for what you did. This plant. Oh, this plant. That does look like an Oddish. That is. That is deliberately an Oddish. You're correct. This is an Oddish. Also, I like these paintings. A legendary Pokemon. We got Articuno over there. We got Zapdos there. We got Moltres. Neat. Oh, I'm tired. Let's see if Rosh has anything to say to us on our way out, and then we can leave and go do something else. You guys can, like, I don't know, go play stickball with a little Nigerian boy, and I can go have dinner. We are not the same. After stream, you play stickball with Nigerian boy. I eat dinner. We are not the same. Golden Woman. A lot of work's piled up. We need to get cracking. Can't take a break for terrorism. Alright, cool. We did it. Good job, everybody. I do wonder where we get Surf now. Sir, this is a Gulpin.
Oh, you did it. You beat Giovanni, right? I left. I got beat and died. Oh, dude, good. Right out of Saffron City. Guess you're lucky you're such a strong trainer, Claus. To be honest, I was a little scared. This is what happened to us this back in the store. What if they had a gun? They might have had a gun. That scared me. We did it. Luckily, they didn't bring a gun, so we were able to beat them. Alright, now let's back to Norwich. Out to the next Pokemon gym. You ever been to Saffron City Gym? How many badges you got? Not many, huh? Wow. We'll both make it to the Pokemon League. Let's give it the best shot. See ya.
Oh, his voice hurts my throat. Alright, we did it. I forgot I have a little friend here. Oh, he's nervous. He's scared. Doesn't like all the building. I believe on Front City burns through. It doesn't even have a monorail yet. Steel type gym, but 11 anyway. Yeah, steel type. There's only 3, as far as he knows. There's Magnemite, Magneton, Sandslash, and Sandshrew if you import them from another region. Beside existence. Okay, I think we're done for the evening. Thank you for joining me. I'm very tired, and this light that I shine in my eyes so that you can see my beautiful face, it's starting to hurt my hairy eyes. My hairs are retracting. I think it's radioactive. Good night. So extra scene. I was just like walking around going to the Pokemon Center to save, and I wasn't thinking. And I talked to this guy, and he was like, "Hey, well, I bet you want a Pokemon created by Selfco," and he just gave me a Porygon. So now I got Mr. Toots as opposed to Mr. Boots. I'm going to eat now. Bye.